Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Heinman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at DoubleQ for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of DoubleQ chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous DoubleQ pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your DoubleQ rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at DoubleQ.
Brought to you by DoubleQ, Chicago Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, PBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffinsburgger Law.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance helps protect more than 474,000 Kentucky families and businesses. Many of our members have been with us for years, even decades. Perhaps it's because of the competitive rates or our unmatched service. Or maybe the biggest reason is they know they can count on Kentucky's insurance company to be there when it matters. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. One of the things that makes us the region's best network isn't just our coverage, it's that we're local. You'll find real people right here from home, ready to help you get the best deals on the latest devices. We hear the other carriers bragging about how they cover the middle of nowhere, but this isn't nowhere. All our roads lead to somewhere. So come home to Appalachian Wireless. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinman Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinman Bypass. Call the Heinman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by DoubleQ, Chicago Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy and Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, PBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffinsburgger Law.
Right. Hey, we made it. Hey, we at Daniel Field in the holler, but it's also in the trap.
We're live, you know. We're actually, that was on tape.
Record it.
I think the music had you hyped. I can't do anything about it.
Bro, I was hyped. Welcome to BT Dub. 40 years.
Keep trying to do that. I never get it right.
Longer than I've been alive.
Barely.
Maybe. Welcome to BT Dub. It is sort of a special edition because it's homecoming night here in the Holler at Hazard at the newly refurbished Daniel Field. And my daughter is going to make it on the screen here a little bit. I'm also pulling daddy duty. Me, Heavy D, and the girls, we made it here. We were a tad late, so we appreciate you sticking around to tune us in.
I don't think they would have knew.
Right before the game. You're probably getting ready to watch a game that's happening at 7:30. We hope that at some point you're flipping the HT24 and TVS cable to witness two of them, top 10 Class A teams here at Daniel Field, the Raceland Rams and the Hazard Dogs.
Dude, those Rams helmets.
I wonder what is on the helmet. It is a ram horn.
It's a ram horn.
And it's orange.
Just saying it. We just looked at them. Their locker room.
Listen, the Rams locker room.
Brutal. It's a half mile away.
It's down in the social studies room down there in Hazard.
It's a half mile away. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I love coming to Hazard every year because we have Dusty was over here looking and he's like, "Is that A1 sauce they're waving?"
Yeah,
There's
they
such
got
a great
steak.
He was like, "Do they have steak?" I was like, "Yeah,
definitely have steak.
They got steak.
I bet they'll give us steak.
They got RV. They got the RV, of course. People on the hill are parked, ready for football action. The students are walking around. It's homecoming night, from what I gather, is why we have the little later kickoff. And a little birdie, a little Rammy told me.
A little ram.
Is that what rams do?
No.
A little ram told me that could have been a little bulletin board material for the Raceland Rams.
Homecoming?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Like a lot or a little?
A little bit. I don't think they need a lot because it feels like they don't like them anyway.
We're going to talk more. I want to get into it, but I'm going to reserve. I'm going to wait. I'm really excited to get there. But we're going to wait. And from what I understand at home, I have a great friend on this coaching staff for the Raceland Rams. His name's Tyler Farley. He's DJ'd his wedding. Amazing people. And he's let me in on some, not a whole lot of insider info, but there's a lot of people watching from our land tonight up in the northern part of eastern Kentucky. So shout out to all those good people in Raceland. We appreciate you tuning in. I'm dropping my phone.
It's okay. It's not important.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Spooky season, baby. It's here.
That is so loud.
It's here, spooky season, which means orange pumpkins, orange balls, basketballs, white balls, baseball, black pucks is going on, oblong balls and footballs, and Witchered outcomes.
I really didn't think you were going to get through that. When I seen it on the paper, I thought you might mess up there real bad.
The best time of year, ladies and gentlemen, for sports
awesome
is here.
I know this is not football, but it's the white balls. Yankees beat the Red Sox last night.
So that series is over now?
That series is over. They going to play Toronto.
Wow, what an interesting matchup. I love that one. Of course, my Reds got in. However you want to think that happened, the Reds did enough in the season to get in, and the Mets did not. And you know what? We had a shot. I mean, there was the one inning, I think it was in the fifth, that bases were loaded. We had 0 outs, and you can't get it done.
Reds are who we thought they were.
Yeah. The Reds are who we thought they were.
Okay. All right. That's it for seams.
Multiple seams, one seam, and we're going with cat talk, Jeremiah. Cat talk. And so I think in a little bit of a disappointing, I think we can all agree this was disappointing. You said 2 scores.
You mean this season?
I said it would be close.
Yeah.
We can't catch the rooster. We dropped 35-13. And I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But fantastically, okay, in a fantastical world, and my good friend Wes Smith hung out with Mark Stoops this week.
Oh, sweet.
And the Crafts. But in a fantastical world, what if, I don't want to jump to conclusions, what if we are to be on the lookout for a new head coach at Kentucky? Who is it?
I'll do it. All right, I nominate Arlie Lee.
That's the only way these problems in my life.
He can pull us out of this. He'll pull us out of this.
Okay, so, and again, I don't want to jump to conclusions. I know maybe some people at home will be a little upset that I'm jumping to this fantastical conclution that Mark Stoops is on his way out. But have you seen the rest of the schedule?
Yeah, we're not going to win again.
We're going between the hedges this week. And I was reminded of the heartbreak of number 1 Georgia last year and the interception pick six that was overturned and brought back.
Yeah.
Hurtful.
Who reminded you of that, the TV?
Yeah, the TV. Facebook algorithm. John Summerall, of course, a former Kentucky player, and of course has had a great coaching career at Troy and Tulane.
And these are people you're saying are our, just hire them now.
I think so.
Okay.
I think I would be great with anybody on this list.
Done Stoops.
Brian Hartline is, of course, the offensive coordinator at Ohio State with some blue connections in that. Mike Hartline was, of course, his brother.
That's a stretch.
That's a little bit of a reach.
Yeah, that's a reach, I think, yeah.
I'm running through this list. I'm asking you which one would you prefer. Brent Key, of course, has turned around this Georgia Tech program. I don't know. So here's the thing.
I like Georgia Tech.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is like all these Kentucky fans will assume that we could pull somebody from a major division college as a head coach that's a head coach, and that's a parallel move. Even somebody like John Summerall, like we can pay you more.
Can I ask you, if you're a coach, say you're Will Stein, former Trinity, Louisville quarterback, right?
Yep.
Why would you take the job at Kentucky?
Right.
You wouldn't do it.
Right, and he's attached to, of course, arguably the best quarterback in the country there at Oregon.
And you're never going to have that at Kentucky. You're never going to have the best quarterback in the country at Kentucky.
Well, money matters, obviously, to people, but I know what also matters is being good. And so do you have this outstanding opportunity in the nature of SEC NIL to be good?
Didn't you say that Kentucky says that the coach is already in the building or something?
Yeah, so rumors, of course, I told you my buddy Wes Smith, not to give away some sort of inside source, but of course we've got the guys, the Scheffler. We can't give away our sources.
Can't give away our source.
Brady Kennedy and Wes Smith.
Wes Smith.
But supposedly, the rumor is that whoever is making these decisions, that the coach is already in the building, which is kind of scary. I definitely don't want anybody that's already there.
Well, can you get anybody who's not already there that's not just a wide receivers coach somewhere?
I don't know. Yeah.
If you're a reputable offensive coordinator, you're not going to come there yet.
And again, fantastically speaking, and I do think we maybe thought the teams fall victim to this and fan bases fall victim to this is you think you're a little bit better than what you are maybe, and that we think we can get somebody that we actually can't.
Yeah, that's how everybody feels. It's like, well, why don't we get, so-and-so? They're gone.
Why don't Nick Saban come back?
Yeah, I know, Coach Kentucky. I don't know, because he don't want to suck.
Right? Like John Gruden, people throwing Gruden's name around. You would have to be pretty hired up to want to coach football.
I think we can only get people who can't coach other places. Like, what's the old Tennessee coach nobody wants because he was too mad, too mean, or whatever? Mike Vrabel.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel.
Nobody wants to hire Mike Vrabel because they were like, he's intimidating.
Like, come on.
Well, Kentucky will hire him.
Of course, he's the head coach of the Pats now, but we're interesting to see how that will turn out. And Tennessee obviously regretting that decision.
They stink.
Booty. I just and think about this, and just thinking about it before we move on. Speaking to the orange balls mentioned earlier in the spooky season, but remember when the basketball job came open and we let Calipari walk? Was that? Or whatever he chose to walk, however you want to think in that scenario, everybody thought we were going to get these huge names. And Mark Pope really wasn't considered like a huge name, and that's the guy we ended up with.
Buddy, that's who we wanted, though.
I know, but we thought we were going to get.
We're happy with him now.
We thought we was going to get Coach K out. You know, we thought we was going to do something crazy.
I love Pope,
we thought we was going to pull Wooden up a zombie from the grave.
We got to come off that. We're done with Cat Talk.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
It's a disappointment. We're
maybe
sad.
if you're watching and you want to comment later, you want to shoot me a message or argue with Arlie Lee, maybe you can tell me who you think the next coach could possibly be, and if the Cats have any sort of chance this week between the hedges. Speaking of chances that were, the Friday rerun in which we catch you up on why do I keep dropping my phone? On the Friday in the local coverage area that happened in the local coverage area as we are ready for drinks from the concession stand at Daniel Field.
It's so loud. I don't know what was going on.
It's just pointed right at us.
It is right at us.
Take my hand. Lawrence in an absolute marathon by the Ermine Exxon, 57-47 against the Cougs.
It used to be a marathon.
That's right. That's why that reference is there. And this is all going to make sense later. You were at that one.
Yeah, I left at near the end of the fourth quarter when it was like the Cougs looked like they were gonna pull it out. They looked like they were gonna come back and win it.
Yeah.
And then there was a turnover late, and I was like, oh well, I'll just go.
57-47. I mean,
it was crazy. It was so long too. The game was like 4 hours or something because it was just there was a touchdown, there was a touchdown, there was a touchdown. The kickers were tired.
All gas, baby. Perry reestablishes dominance behind the new Go Time, who is not our sponsor, out on 80. And they rout Paris in a surpriser for a little bit of a surpriser for us. Yep. 40-21.
We didn't rocket that pick. That was, I mean, you know, I think that gas station's nice, but I think the score is nicer.
We're going to Steak and Shake tonight. Special treat for the girls tonight. Addie asked for Steak and Shake. We're doing it. Not Go Time. Hazard and a little controversy at the gas pump. 34-31, they lost. Where is Knox? Barberville. They lost to KNOX last week. And from what I understand, the end of the game, perhaps stop me if you've heard this before, a little controversy. People upset on the sidelines as Hazard loses 34-31. I don't even know.
I wish I knew. If somebody wants to tell us, that'd be great.
I don't know. Supposedly, you know, people were upset. People acted out when they were upset.
Was it a field goal for the win?
I don't think it was to that point.
Oh, okay.
But I think there were a couple controversial calls late. But, I mean, that's to be expected. You're on the road.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I can't share that. Something happened to me this week that has never happened in my life. I might have to tell you about it off air concerning officiating. I can't get into it. Leslie in Hyden. This was a tough pick. I think I actually picked the Jags and you picked the Eggs. But the Eggs gas past Floyd Central.
Oh, man.
58-46, and what is guaranteed to have also been just a crazy...
Another formula race, man. Just all gas.
Congrats to the Eagles, who have now put together a couple wins on the schedule and growing year for what people considered, so shout out to them. We'll talk about what they're doing this week coming up. Breathitt, following the BP construction codes out by DoubleQ there in Jackson on the way home to killing Moco. I'm saying no caution through these cones. 49-19. They just absolutely rout Montgomery County, and I'm afraid it'll be more of the same tonight as they travel to Morgan.
Yeah, they should. Is Morgan going to score?
I'm going to say Morgan will score, but it'll be late after this thing's already wrapped up.
Yeah, garbage time touchdowns. Let you back up, get a touchdown.
And then, of course, Martin, we were on hand for this one, and we stuck around for a little bit, and I think we're going to mention this later as to what really happened, but we knew. Martin presses the premium button at the pump as they run not out of gas, 41-6. And But we watched the first series.
Yeah, I know. And the 6th, we were like, oh, okay, maybe it'll happen.
There was a holding. Is that what it was? There was a.
Yeah, I think it was holding.
There, at any rate, there was a personal foul call, or that's not a holding call. But there was not a controversial because Knott did it, but there was a penalty that really costed Knott that first score on the first drive.
Yeah.
And I just felt like in that moment, it's crazy to think you could lose the game in one moment.
No, that happens. Like your momentum, and being that young, your momentum carries over or doesn't carry over, and then it just sticks around with you.
And I just feel like in that moment, Knott deflated, and Martin took the ball immediately downfield and scored, and it just felt like it.
Yeah, and listening to the rest of the game on the way home, we were like, oh, well, that's just over, because the way they were reacting to it, because they weren't going to score.
This portion of the show brought to you by DoubleQ gas stations.
Very good. Very good.
Running on, gassing on, Jeremiah. 2-hour touchdown rundown.
Imagine there's a guy running.
That's a whistle. And really quickly, in our touchdown rundown, I mean, we had scores in the 50s, so prepare yourself. Also,
yeah, it's a lot.
We mentioned last week that Kentucky state rankings have been released. I looked at it from all classes. It breaks it down into classes, but I took all classes, so we're going to mention that as well during our touchdown rundown in our couple next segments. So if you know somebody in the top 50 in scoring, tackles, etc., get ready. Hopefully you're going to hear their name called here in a second. I'll kick us off with Letcher, of course, Brett Sturgill, a name we mention often, with the touchdown.
Always Garrett Howard with a touchdown.
Gunnar Holbrook with one rushing touchdown.
And he threw for 4, state top 30, 198 yards per game. Is that 16-3?
He got 16. He's thrown 16 touchdowns compared to only 3
picks.
Two
were in that one game.
2 in the one game. So shout out to Gunnar. Lots, and that's not even taking consideration. I don't believe his rushing touchdown.
Yeah, he's rushing.
Mason Stevens, heck of a game on the hill in Ermine last week by the Exxon. 3 catching touchdowns, 153 yards, and Mason is also in the state top 50 in receiving, averaging over 70 yards per game.
That's awesome. And then Thaden Brown had a touchdown.
Love the Brown family. Of course, brother to Speedy. I'm seeing this food. They got some mac and cheese going on. They got some pulled pork. Where's she going with that?
I think
she's taking the girls.
No.
My girls are sitting right off camera.
Thinking.
Which takes us on to, I believe, this awesome performance by the Perry County Central Commodores. Josh Miller kicks us off with the touchdown, 185 yards on the ground, and he's a freshman.
Youngster, Keegan Cecil, all-time good name. 2 touchdowns and 171 yards. He's a baby, too. He's a sophomore.
And we've talked about over and over with this Perry team as fans, please stay patient with the Doors as they are young, and it's on paper.
Yeah.
Caden Haddix with a rushing touchdown.
Parker Maggard threw for 2.
And Tyler Robinson caught those 2
both
from
that
Parker Maggard.
That way. This Cameron Miller had
Hazard,
right? It's Hazard.
Yep.
Cameron Miller had 2 rushing touchdowns, 180 yards. 180 yards, that's good. And he's a youngster, freshman.
Also a freshman, this Hazard Bulldog team, and keep in mind as you watch this tonight, really, I mean, they don't lose a lot from this team rolling into the next couple of seasons. It's very scary. Javion Fullwood, one of those guys, had a rushing touchdown. He also had 111 yards catching through the air.
Football name, Max Kilburn, with a rushing touchdown.
Mentioning Max coming up later also in our primetime preview, all those guys. Aiden Carr kicking us off with the Leslie County Eagles in our touchdown rundown, had 2 rushing touchdown and 180 yards on the ground.
80 big numbers. Braden Holland, 3 rushing, 123 yards.
Braden Holland also threw for 2 touchdowns and had 105 yards.
That's crazy. Rylan Simpson with a touchdown.
Parker Sizemore with the touchdown.
Zach Couch with the fumbling, bumbling, rumbling. Is that the only fumbling, bumbling on the list?
It's our only fumble bubble on the week.
Wow.
Eli Thomas, who we mention over and over as being the gas behind this Breathitt County offense, along with Miles Holland. But Eli Thomas having a heck of a season. He's, of course, in the state top 30 in rushing. He has a 782 yards on the year. Crazy. Averaging that right at 130, and I promise he's going to do much of the same tonight at Morgan County. Had a rushing touchdown.
Jaden Gibson had 2.
Miles Holland ran for 1.
And he is that 3 rushing?
At 3 throwing.
3 throwing. Okay, 3 throwing touch. And the state top 50, 160 yards per game.
Great game by Miles Holland. I think you can, again, expect more of the same tonight.
15 passes, too.
Austin Barker caught 2 of those from Miles Holland.
Jason Combs with 1.
And Jason Combs with the other. And then our lone touchdown from the Pats last week came from none other than Mr. Shane Gibson.
Shane Gibson.
Moving on to the defensive side of the football and wrapping up our touchdown rundown. We're putting the ball to the stop here with our tackle box.
Made a fish face.
Let's see it.
You like it?
I can't do that.
You didn't do it.
I can't do it.
Yours was way worse.
I tried
than
to do
mine.
it. Coach Dave Adams, Coach Brian Johnson are on the game tonight. You're going to hear some amazing commentary coming from the booth of Rich Homie Quan. R.I.P. Tackle box is up, and we kick it off with, forgive me, a very familiar name, Garrett Howard, 16, and this will not come as a shocker as I back this up. He is, of course, in the state top 25 in all classes in tackles.
Crazy. It's crazy. I want to see that number, like how many tackles he has, because that's berserk.
Is he getting offers?
16.
Somebody let us know.
Yeah, because it's 16 tackles. Somebody, if he doesn't have offers, somebody needs to watch him play football. Mason Stevens had 9.
Kanan Sargent, I believe that's a new name on our list. I think we shouted him out.
He gets like 4 or 5 a game usually, but this is a big game for him. 9's a lot.
Caden Haddix with 10.
Braden Day had 10 and a pick.
Race Linden, who you'll see here on the field tonight, a name we mentioned over and over in our tackle box. Of course, he is a state top 20 in tackles, and he's in the state top 25 in sacks, I believe, at 5.5 total on the year. Mr. Race Linden had 12 tackles last week.
Sacks are tackles, Coach.
They are.
Yeah.
Excellent point.
Didn't know if you knew. Titus Holland had 9. 9's an impressive number for tackles, too.
And Jackson Deaton had 9.
Aiden Carr with 11.
And Bryson Everidge, a name over and over for the Pats that we mentioned.
Oh, wow.
He had 12 on the night, but I think even more impressive in adding to that, he is in the state top freaking 5.
Top 5.
In tackles across the state, all classes. Congratulations,
He's
Bryson.
probably getting offers.
I would say.
Zeke Hurley had 10.
Zeke the Freak. Jace Ambergy also had 10, who is also in the state top 50 in tackles.
Impressive. Mountains we've got a lot of good players here.
We're repping, man. We're repping.
A lot of good players here. Do the tackle box bonus worm. Do it.
I love this. We got a bonus worm that's not necessarily tackles.
Very cool.
But we have state top 15 with 4 interceptions on the year each, or actually just one guy. And a guy we haven't gotten to shout out this year, Mr. Colton Stidham at LCC. Congratulations. You're in the state top 15 with 4 interceptions on the year.
Every time you go to an LCC game, you hear the name Colton Stidham. You hear him getting a pick.
Which moves us on mentioning names that don't maybe get mentioned as often as they should, and we try to do that for you here at TBS Cable in our 40 years. Heavies, Hogs.
Hogs. So, all right. I have to say something about this segment. I'm a little disappointed that we're not getting the feedback from people about giving us their linemen. Look, I know you guys, I know a lot of your kids are linemen, and I know you listen to this. You watch our show. Tell us about their stats. We can't get them. Nobody gives us their stats. Raceland.
Hang on.
Do it.
75. Hurry. Yeah. Is this literal? Literal?
Yeah.
Good luck. Go get them.
Literal. That was him. That was him.
He's a big kid.
Big kid.
He's a real big intimidating kid, and he has war paint on.
Yeah, he has war paint on. His gear is sick. He looks like he's ready for war. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a little intimidated sitting here.
And the back of their helmets say, "Keep pounding."
Yeah, that's sick.
That's sick, man.
That's good.
His name is literally literal.
It's literally literal. It's awesome. He is literally on the O-line.
They're ready.
Literal on the O-line.
They're ready.
And number 56 is Spradlin.
He's a good-looking kid.
on the D-line.
Spradlin on the D-line for the Rams. I want to take this one.
Do it.
Coach Tyler Farley gave me this one, and he mentioned this to me a little bit late, and he said he's a big fan of our show. From my understanding, the Raceland guys been watching a little film, been watching a little, bulletin board material maybe here on TBS Cable on Hometown 24. So I want to shout out their starting center, number 51, Bowden. Mr. Bowden's been starting for 3 years for the Rams. And like I do, the Rams have been really successful over the last 3 years.
Yeah, dude.
And think about this. Does that not, people want to say that starts with your quarterback, it starts with your running back, it starts with the specialty positions. Me and who's it start with?
The line, baby.
The dudes in the trenches.
And you can't have, the quarterback never gets the ball unless somebody snaps it to him.
Shout out to Mr. Bowden, man. I love that you love the show. Shout out to the Bowden family, man. I appreciate you watching from our land. Good luck to the Rams tonight. You'll have to wait and see who it is that we're going to pick in our prophecies.
I thought you were going to make another Ram noise. Don't do it.
I'm assuming that Rams,
they go into each other with their Ram horn.
Nah, I'm assuming they baa like a goat or a sheep. Is there a difference between a goat and a sheep sound?
I feel like we're getting way off track.
All right. We are getting way off track. Primetime preview. Your feelings are there. Primetime preview, keeping on task. And I want to say we're a little bit, I don't know if we're ahead or above. I don't have no idea if we're on schedule or not. Because our times are messed up, Josh. We don't know. We came here at 7 and we started at 7:03. I don't know.
If only there was a producer to tell us how much.
Primetime preview. I know how much time we got. All the time we want. Hazard versus Raceland.
God, I've been looking forward to this all week.
A top 10 matchup. Number 10, Hazard in Class A. Number 3, Raceland in Class A. Coming to you in a Sports Center worthy format.
No joke. Really, it should be. You're lucky for TVS Cable that you're going to watch this game. Because
I'm hyped. It's homecoming. The RV's here. They're cooking steak that they've not offered us any yet.
I'm going over there to get food. There's ice cream cups. I don't know if you've seen that or not. There's a Subway. There's Subway food. We're going to get some food. Look at this cute baby.
Some woman walked by with a plate of pork and did not offer these starving children any.
I think if we take this baby over there, we'll get steak.
Absolutely. They did wave at us a while ago. They always do it big. Yep. All right. First up, Raceland, who we've mentioned. And I got a little bit of ammo here. The Rams, the running Rams. We're loving these orange helmets with the Ram graphic. They are your number 3 team in Class A, according to KHSAA this morning. Their only loss coming to, of course, Pikeville, the Class 1A powerhouse that is Pikeville, multiple state championships. In a close one, they lost 27-35 behind the bank in Pikeville.
In the shadow of the bank.
In the shadow of Community Trust. Are they a sponsor? In the shadow of the bank. It's not like a bad loss, and they come in here at 4-1, ready to take on the Dogs. They are led with the 3-headed rushing attack, which you and I both know is tough, of Stiltner, number 5, Marushi at number 2, and at number 11, Arnett. Solid rushing attack. That's ultimately led by Stiltner and over 550 yards on the year and 11 touchdowns here halfway through the season.
Having 3 dudes who can bust it open anytime is so crazy that the defense, there's no way a defense can keep up with.
Think about the NFL and those teams that have like a Thunder Lightning guy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Right. Well, and we mentioned this with Knott County over and over, who's got like kind of a Thunder Lightning backfield. We mention it with LCC.
Yeah, they definitely do.
We mention it with LCC all the time with Sturgill and Howard is like these teams that can have guys run between tackles and guys run outside of the tackles, They get it done because you don't know which angle, and especially when you get 2 or 3 of those guys in the backfield at the same time. Just really tough to be able, and it's a really balanced attack from the Rams, which also adds to that. We saw warming up on the field a second ago, quarterback number 10, QB1, Jacob Waller, who I've met on the track.
Rocket. He's got a rocket.
I've met him on the track, super athletic kid. He's a great runner, great overall athlete. Also the starting point guard for the Raceland Rams, so just a Mr. Do-it-all Renaissance man, Renaissance Ram.
Plays a lot like that LCC Gunnar Holbrook. He's only threw 2 picks and, runs all over the place.
And, yeah, he has 700 yards passing on the year, speaking to that balance. And get this, and you'll appreciate this. He's a Kentucky Governor Scholar. Like, he is a academic standout as well. Overall, great kid. Super cerebral and intelligent, and coaches tell me he's also very much a part of the game planning.
Why don't you think me in particular would appreciate that? He was smart.
Because you're also smart?
Thank you. I just wanted you to say it.
I would say that kid is definitely funnier than you.
Honestly, you hurt my feelings in front of all my friends.
Jacob, I'm sorry, but you can have all the smarts you want. You're not as funny as Heavy D. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably.
Say this. I don't know what this is, but say it.
I love this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I asked this coaching staff of the Rams, like, what is it you guys do that have made you, how have you been traditionally successful over the past years now? You're making the state championship, you're competing for what feels like a state championship year in and year out. What is it that you're preaching? What is it that you're doing? And you saw on the back of the helmet, right, is just keep pounding. And so they said, just keep pounding that axe. Keep hammering that axe. It's not the first hit. It's not the last hit that takes down the tree. It's a culmination of each and every swing. And that consistency in every chop is the key to taking down somebody like Hazard.
Give me some gear. I'll play for this guy.
I'm ready to run.
Yeah, I'll play for this guy.
Does anybody have an axe? I'm ready to chop down this little tree. Not the big tree. The little tree right there.
How are you gonna
the Charlie Brown tree. I would get up there. I would climb up there right now and chop that tree down.
If that coach told you to.
I had an inflatable axe at school and I lost it, and I wanted to bring that so bad. I promise I will have props at some point. All right, let me gather my notes because we're not finished. Obviously, we got to get the Hazard side of the ball. Is that we also have, speaking to the passing attack of the Rams, number 8, Ison, number 15, Evan, who affectionately was called the Freak Show, number 3, Davidson, and number 1, Rousey, the guys that push the ball down the field in the pass game, really balanced across the board. And you and I both know that makes guarding the Rams tonight and defensively extremely tough for the Dogs.
I've not got to watch them play. I'm really excited to see how much they race.
Well, now you know. Now you know these names. You know their balanced attack. But I will say, if any team other than Pikeville has this opportunity,
just a touchdown,
to be able to man up on the Rams, it is the Dogs.
Yeah.
Because, as we've mentioned over and over throughout the year, of course, only losses on the season, and they are RPI number 10 in Class A, but 3-3 on the year, which I know I know this coaching staff may be a little bit disappointed with the outcome last week, but they have the Dogs to get it done, and they believe in that. And I know this coaching staff and Coach Matt Chandler will keep preaching that week in and week out.
And none of the losses were bad, right?
No. I mean, Prestonsburg, obviously at Prestonsburg, who is undefeated. They're undefeated on the year. They're way ups in the 2A standings. Yeah. And I'm looking at their schedule. They might not lose a game this year. So, I mean, definitely not a bad loss. Campbellsville, who is a 1A powerhouse, will make a run at a state championship this year. And then, of course, Knox, who is a considerably bigger school, but you went to Barberville, so it's not like some pushover game that you lost.
Yeah, and that's why their RPI is 10, right? Is because the 3 losses are against teams that were like, we're going to beat everybody anyway.
Absolutely. The offensive side of the ball, and being able to keep pace with the Rams tonight for Hazard, a name that we mentioned over and over, who I found out this week they call Murph.
They call him Murph?
Why?
RoboCop?
Maybe.
It's Murphy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
William Murph Shoptaw. Who is number 7 in the state rankings in passing at 242 yards per game. Over 1,400 yards on the year and 10 touchdowns.
Crazy.
Passing attack going to be a problem for the Rams to keep up with tonight. They better hope those guys show up. And I feel like they will. Cameron Miller, nearly 500 yards on the ground, assisted by Preston Hall with over 200 yards on the ground in a balanced attack from the Dogs. And those guys, of course, again, we're talking about younger guys. And then the 2 guys I think you circle tonight, which are obvious, but I think 2 guys tonight that have to prove themselves athletically to keep up with the Rams, Gavin Johnson and Connor Holbrook.
Connor Holbrook's awesome. Stats are everywhere, and we say Gavin Johnson's name a lot.
Absolutely. Every week, week in and week out, like a 2-headed, like not a pit bull. This would be like more defensive side of the ball. They're like 2 greyhounds out here for the Dogs, tracking the ball to 7 touchdowns combined out of the air. And those guys, ball hawks defensively, each of them have 3 picks between them on the year. And both of those are in the top 50 in receiving rankings in the state and class, all classes. So those are obviously 2 names you got to watch out for tonight.
We talk about being wore out. Them boys are wore out.
Offensively and defensively.
That's what I'm saying. They're wore out the next day.
And then
put everything into it.
I think the pit bull, like the piece, this one's obvious as well, but the pit bull defensively for the Dogs that has to have his head on a swivel tonight and tracking that defensive backfield and maybe to the outside as well, speaking to the speed of the Rams, is Raceland. And, of course, getting his nose on the ball constantly all the time. 81 tackles on the year, and we mentioned those 5.5 sacks on the year.
5.5 sacks, a lot for high school football.
Well, you think if you end a 10-game season in high school football with 10 sacks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You've had a heck of a year defensively.
Yeah, you're getting offers.
And one thing I find super interesting that very well could come close to play tonight, and this happens in close games, especially against 2 amazing teams, is the kicking game of Hazard, who isn't scared to kick the ball.
We talk about it all the time, that if you have a good kicker, it's such a weapon. It's such a weapon.
And the Dogs have that in Max Kilburn, who is in the top 50 in the state in PATs made. And I do want to give a baby side shout out, and I'm going to let you do it because you love this name.
Is this last name correct?
No, that's not.
Right.
Yep.
The last name's not correct.
I'm glad you took it.
Yeah, I got it. Emma Adams is also in the top 50 PATs made.
Of course, shout out to her good friend Toe.
Yeah, Toe's. That's what it's. Toe's a good coach. She's a great kicker. Great. It's time of kickers again. We've been talking about it for a while.
Shout out to Emma, who gets it done for the Cougars every Friday night as far as
it's senior night for soccer for them tonight.
Is it?
Yeah, it's senior night for soccer for them tonight.
So is she kicking? She's obviously got to play soccer.
She's playing soccer tonight. Yeah, she won't be at the game tonight.
I had a great conversation with Emma's dad at the Mountain Heritage Festival, which is like reunion time in Whitesburg, right? But he mentioned to me that she's getting big-time offers, like for soccer.
Yeah.
Like big names, like SEC names.
She scores like 6 goals a game.
But that she also loves football. So that'd be interesting to see if, I don't know.
It's all football.
Yeah. Yeah, it is all football.
This has been Pitch Talk.
Excellent. Which takes us to the final segment of our show. Man, we are right on time. Kicking it to Heavy D's Prophecies.
What's our records? I would like for you to start.
I opened the door for you to talk, and this is where you took me to.
I just want you to say the record.
Heavy D's record, 18-7. And listen, I had a bad week last week because my heart is where the home is. I picked a couple games wrong last week, and it put me at 16-9.
Home with the heart is. Yeah, I mean, you know what? You can't win them all, Coach. You can't win them all.
I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back this week.
You are. This week's good. So we're starting with Letcher Central facing Estill. And
the engineers.
The engineers. That's my favorite. That might be my favorite. My favorite.
The favorite
You've
what?
been doing that forever. Mascot. You've been doing that forever.
Engineers is amazing. If you've never heard their band, they do like this train whistle call.
Yeah. They're known for their band, too.
Amazing.
Lost to Breathitt County 50-12.
Yeah, so the only similar opponent that they have is Breathitt, and the Nears lost. Is that what the short for engineers? Lost to Breathitt 50-12. Of course, we saw that Letcher and a little, Gunner had to go out of the game. They lost, 47-32 or something?
They were in the game.
They were in the game. And 47-27, something like that.
They were in the game, and I don't think it was as bad as 50-12.
We ask you to
But that doesn't really matter.
Gentlemen,
So who are you taking?
your hats.
We're going to take a quick break as the anthem plays. We're going to stand up, hold our hands over our hearts. When we get back, we'll finish up Heavy D's Prophecies, throw it to the booth. Come back.
Good times, good food, and good people at the Goal Line Bar and Grill. Come try their daily lunch specials as well as the best steak in Hazard as voted by the people. Looking for something fun to do? Hit up the tables and the dartboard. Also, trivia night every Tuesday evening. Goal Line has all your favorite big sports events on the big screen. There's something for everyone at Goal Line. Goal Line Bar and Grill in Hazard.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffinsburgger from Hoffinsburgger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffinsburgger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
And we're back as the fireworks are booming here at Daniel Field. Rams, dogs, fireworks.
Those are for us.
All right, make your call. Letcher faces the train at Estill. Who you got?
I really think Letcher gets back on track. My pick tonight's Letcher gets back on track and beats Estill by a touchdown, high scoring.
I love it. I'm going very similar. I'm going this. I don't see us really maybe splitting, but maybe on one of these. But I'm taking Letcher. The Cougars get back on track.
I think it'll be a good game.
I think it'll be a good game. Yeah, I mean, and who knows what playing at Estill is like. I'm sure that band's hype. It's probably homecoming. I don't know.
I've never been there.
Probably tough. I've never been to the football game there. All right, Breathitt. Oh, man. Breathitt is at poor Morgan County tonight. Breathitt 4-2. Traveling to Morgan tonight at 2-4.
With all due respect, let's not waste a lot of time on this.
Move on.
We'll both pick that one.
All right, Perry goes to what may be.
It's so far away.
You might as well go across the literal pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, Kentucky, and going to South Laurel, who has been a juggernaut this year at 6-0. Perry 2-3 traveling to South Laurel.
I'll admit I don't know enough about South Laurel to say much about them except for they're 6-0, and I assume they play against really good teams, and I assume it's going to be a slaughter.
Okay, maybe I won't say slaughter across the pond, but you get pretty tired swimming across the pond. I'm going to say South Laurel. Leslie at 2-4 in the, speaking of long hauls, to Inez to face Devin Lamar Jackson Maynard and the Martin Louisville Cardinals. Who you got? We saw Devin. He's impressive last week.
We talked about this on the way here. There's not going to be a lot of close games this week, we don't think, unless some people really show up.
Yep.
So, I mean, I really think that one's going to be Devin Lamar Jackson Maynard has an MVP game.
The Martin Louisville Cardinals?
Yeah.
We're both taking the Louisville Cardinals. All right, Knott at 5-1. Been a great year so far. Started the year 5-0, and of course dropped to Martin last week. In the battle of the real pig in the poke and Preston's Porkburg, they're battling tonight.
That was a mouthful of pork,
but I executed it perfectly.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Preston's Porkburg 5-0, taking on the Pats in Heinman. Who you got?
I think this game's going to rock. I think it's going to be awesome all the way down. But I really do think Prestonsburg will run away with it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Hang on to the winner of the pork battle. Prestonsburg takes the Pats. Finally. The moment you've been waiting for. We're right on time. Rams.
Rams. I think Rams take the dogs in the holler. I hate to disappoint everybody here, but honestly, if it'll get me a steak, I'll pick the dogs.
I don't think that woman's going to. She don't know. You can say whatever you want on there. She don't know.
I'm going to tell her I picked the dogs. But
hey, if we pick the dogs, do we get pork?
I think the Rams keep on pounding. I think the Rams keep on pounding.
I like that.
And
keep
I think
pounding.
they pound away the dogs in a close one, 46-32.
I'm going to write that down, 46-32.
Do it. I don't know how you get to 46.
It's the Holler Huel Animal Dominance game. I'm saying in between the dogs and Rams.
Do it.
I'm taking the Rams. I got a friend, Tyler Farley, shout out, man. I'm taking the Rams tonight. Best of luck to both sides, man.
We got to try to get out here.
It's going to be a great game. Stay tuned. Brian Johnson and Dave Adams up in the booth are bringing this one to you. What a great show. It's homecoming.
Fun.
I'm going to get a pork sandwich. We love you guys. See you next week on BT Dub.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell-Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets, Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell-Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you're the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust.
Powered by the nation's most reliable network, TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week right here on Hometown 24. A big game it is. Raceland will take on the Bulldogs tonight in a big-time football game in this area. Tim Sloan, Brian Johnson, David Adams with you, and all the Hometown 24 crew. And, guys, we've got a very nice ball game tonight. Brian, let's talk a little bit first about Raceland. What can we look for in some of their special people?
Well, Dave, we got a great night here for football, and we were talking about coming down here and for the game. Raceland is going to try to control the ball on the ground. You got to watch out. Their quarterback's Jacob Waller, number 10. Their running back, Landon Stiltner, number 5. He's averaging about 110, 11 yards a game. Also, Jonah Arnett, number 11. Number 2, Shannon Marushi. All those guys will carry the load. They've got 3 real good backs that they're going to go to and focus on. That's going to be the key. They're going to try to run the ball, and they're going to try to push it down the field, control clock, and control the game with their run game.
Absolutely. Look for that because they've done it all season, and you're right. The ball does not go in there very much there. Tim, let's talk a little Bulldogs here. How are they going to be successful tonight and some of their key people?
And in retrospective to Raceland, Hazard comes into the game very much throwing the air raid offense, throwing the ball around. You can look for number 18, who needs no introduction.
Mr.
Shoptall coming in at QB here for the Bulldogs, having a great season. You can look for him to find Javion Fullwood at tight end, number 0. Race Linden, number 1. Connor Holbrook, number 6. And Gavin Johnson, number 14. Of course, one of their running backs is out. Preston Hall is out with an injury, as he's been out for the last couple of games. But Hazard comes into the game pretty much wanting to flip the field.
Right.
As coach was telling me earlier, he wanted to make sure that they flipped the field because they had issues with that last year in the playoffs versus Raceland.
Raceland is a Class 1A just like Hazard, but they're in District 6, and the Bulldogs, of course, is in District 8 in 1A. So if you're looking ahead, if they get a couple wins in the playoff, maybe 2 or 3, these teams could meet again in the playoffs. So you have to keep that in mind. So looking forward to that as Raceland will come on the field and head to the visitor sideline. We got the officials at midfield, and the football game is not long off, that's for sure. And glad you're with us right here on Hometown 24 for a very, very big football game. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and get you set for the kickoff here at Daniel Field at Hazard. Stay with us.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network, TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
Hornets going to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught it to 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your Hometown News tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
Welcome back to Hazard. Seth Morris, number 54, will get the honors of kicking off to the Bulldogs. Back is Johnson, and he is the guy they will want to keep this football away. Just a soft touch, and is picked up by the Bulldogs. 30, 35, 36-yard line. 1st and 10 right there for the Bulldogs as number 15 was carrying the mail.
Number
Evan.
26 in on the tackle there, Max Burton.
Yep. That was Fletcher carrying the football for the Bulldogs. And nice. Well, he picked up guys. He got it on the around the 21 and nice yardage back. They're almost 14 yards back, close to 15. So wideouts each way as the Bulldogs. Shoptaw. First ball in the air, caught to right side, and Raceland's right there on defense, guys.
Yeah, definitely for sure there. Number 7, Landon Goodall, and number 1, Bryson Rousey on the coverage over there on the flat.
Shoptaw will get his team set. Look for Johnson, the wide receiver, and it's handoff to number 2. That's Miller, and he'll pick up maybe 1 or 2 more, and 3rd down coming up in about 4 for the Bulldogs.
A stingy defense there by Raceland up the middle. Their linemen 52 and 53 in there combined on that tackle.
Johnson's lined up to the left side. Number 15, the far receiver Fletcher, is on the right side. As Hazard's kind of really got the feel wide out here. Shoptaw down low. He's got a man caught down on the 17-yard line. A big-time play by Shoptaw.
Yeah, the coverage there by Max Burton, not bad coverage, just a better pass.
Perfect pitch and catch on the post route.
Yep, Miller runs a short yardage there. 2nd down coming up. Tim, you look at this Raceland defense, my friend. They've got some speed.
They definitely do. They're known for that in that area for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Wideouts 2 to the left as Johnson will be the wideout farthest here. And we've got a flag, and we'll see what it is. Offsides on defense on Raceland, so that will cost 5.
That was probably the best thing that could have happened for Raceland there because Hazard was running the trap, and their left guard pulled across, and there was going to be a big hole there.
Going to be a large hole there.
Yeah. Brian, both these O-line and the D-lines on both teams, good size.
Good size kids here.
Yep, absolutely. Shoptaw puts the ball in the air. And it's caught, and it will go all the way down to about the 1-yard line. And
it's just a quick slant out on the outside.
Shoptaw likes that pass. Bulldogs do a lot of slant.
Well, he threw a bullet out there.
Yes, he does.
That's the only way to throw that route.
Let's see if the Bulldogs will run this in as Fullwood is the fullback. It comes in. He'll be the blocker right to number 2, Miller, and he takes it in, and the Bulldogs get on the board.
Hazard with a quick, hard push up the middle from their line. Got the ball in the end zone.
That'll make it 6, and the PAT will be coming on, and that'll be Kilburn.
That's exactly what Coach Chandler wanted to start the game. Go down and get a quick score.
Brian, it looks like Fullwood come in the game just for the block.
Just for the block.
Lead blocker.
Almost got a piece of that extra point there by Max Burton.
Well, the Bulldogs get on the board. Raceland will have the football when we come back. 7-0 Bulldogs early in Hazard.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back. The Bulldogs kicking it off. Raceland will take it. 15, 20, 25. Good speed outside. All the way to the 29-yard line. That's number 20 picking it up.
Nice coverage there for Hazard number 9 on the tackle, Tanner Goins.
Vanderhoof with the return back for Raceland.
Of course, special teams very critical juncture point for each team.
Oh, yeah, big game like this. Turnovers, you will pay if you make that turnover. So,
Coach Salmon says they need to value the ball.
Yep, well, let's see if the Bulldogs defense is ready, guys, as Raceland will set their offense up, 2 receivers each way. Waller's quarterback. He goes left side, still moving, still running. He's got speed, 35, 40, 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Raceland as Hazard. Good pursuit in the backfield.
Good pursuit there by number 4, Cody Hill, to run him down from behind.
Hazard secondary was ran off by the Raceland receivers.
Yep, 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. That play, the keeper and Waller, of course, is a player that's called. And we've got a player who went down, and he went down oddly.
Yeah, on his own there. I don't know if he slipped.
And that was Stiltner?
Yeah, that's number 5, Landon Stiltner.
Yeah, and it looked like he went back and just dropped, guys, so I don't know about that. And they blew that play. It was going to be a false start because the ball was in the air when he went down.
I think that may have been why he went down. Because the whistle had blew and he wanted to make sure he didn't get hit.
Right. 1st and 15, as it would be a 5-yard penalty for the false start. Wideouts each way. Wallner will get his team ready. Very good athlete. Here's the handoff. Goes left side. Got room, and that's number 11 running the football. That is Arnett for the Rams.
And Gavin Johnson on the tackle there for Hazard.
Nice little quick trap play off the edge.
I think they do a lot of this.
They do. They pulled the play side guard outside to set up the crisscross block.
Walter looking down. He's got the pass. It's caught at the 40 and out of bounds as Hazard defense was right there.
Yeah, forced out by Tanner Goins over there on the far sideline.
Nice little curl route by the young man on the sideline.
Evans with a catch for Raceland. They're spreading the field again, guys.
Stretch it vertically and horizontally.
Walter handoff, right side, off tackle. Here they go, and a big pickup, 9 on that carry. And that's number 2 carrying the mail.
Braxton Smith on the tackle
Shannon.
and Gavin Johnson. And one thing you don't want from Hazard, if your defensive backs are making most of your tackles, it could be a long night.
Yeah, I agree with that. Wideouts each way. And that was a little bit of a delayed mix-up there. They're still going to get maybe 2 out of it. It's going to get the first down, but I thought he'd come across slower than he's supposed to came. And that was the fullback coming for Raceland.
He definitely did. Hazard got a nice push up the middle from their nose guard.
Yeah.
72 there on the tackle.
Look out, 3 receivers to the right. Trips there. And a handoff right up the left side. Guard, he goes again, and Shannon is making them play early.
That's 3 out of the last 4 plays they've pulled a guard or a tackle into the place at hole.
I guess it'd be safe to say, guys, this is a running football team.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see.
We got the Bulldogs a passing team, and it's going to be interesting tonight.
I think it's number 4.
Number 4, yeah, he's down. I don't know if it's
I think it's a cramp.
Cramp act that looked like he was trying to get off.
Cody Hill.
Called it Mr. Hill of the Bulldogs, and can't afford to lose him. He's got good speed, Hill does.
Yeah, he started off and then went down.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Hope he gets to come back. That young man's a good athlete, plays hard.
There's a lot of good athletes from both sides.
This field is full of good athletes. You could have a pretty good football team, put these two together.
Could be a dream team.
Yep. Ball on the 21. Second down and about 3 coming up for Raceland. Wideouts each way. Walter will be the quarterback. They come in motion. Here he runs to the right side. That was Stiltner in motion and throw over left side 10. He's going in for the touchdown.
Raceland ran the secondary off inside with the post route that they hit that Hazard hit earlier.
Yeah, 7 of 6, and Raceland will have the PAT as Seth Morris should be there for that.
But let the back out of the backfield, left him open in the flat.
But guys, Mr. Walter's going to do the honors of putting the PAT through, and he does that as well.
He does well with it too.
Yeah. And as we get ready, we're waiting for the snap. It was low, but he got it set up good, and they was able to connect it. 7-7 score at Daniel Field. Hazard and Raceland will be coming back on Hometown 24.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
Welcome back to Hazard Daniel Field. And Raceland getting ready to kick off here. And ball in the air. And we got a whistle. Seth Morris was doing the honors kicking off there.
Offsides on Raceland. We'll move them back 5 and try it again.
And we were watching Morris before the game kick too. He's got a nice leg as well.
He does indeed. Absolutely. Bumper Adams, I'm glad you're looking in tonight, my man. Glad to have you along. Tick Lewis up there at Whitesburg, and Sonny Frazier over in Jenkins. James Catron over in Knott County. Glad to have him along. Corbett Mullins and all the gang. And we got more that sent us a text. Ryan Former over in Hyman. Glad to have you along as well, my friend. Now, Walter will do the honors of kicking this time. Bulldogs 30 down the lane. He may have space. Oh, one man, if he could got him and made the turn, he would have had a shot.
Touchdown saving stop there by number 9, Brody Brumfield, pushing him out of bounds.
42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as Raceland will go on defense.
Showing a touch of that team speed by the Bulldogs.
Some good speed on both sides of the ball out there tonight. No question about it. Wideouts, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Choptaw will lead the Bulldogs. Here's the handoff right off of guard. That's number 6, Holbrook, carrying the mail for Hazard. And he'll pick up, guys, looks like he may have picked up close to 5.
Yeah. Tackled on the play by Jackson King there, the linebacker.
That's what you want. Any offense, if you can get 3 or more yards of carry.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Raceland's playing their 3-4 defense.
Absolutely. Shoptaw. Hand off again. Goes right side. Nothing there. And Raceland was there. And it's a loss of 2.
Perfect play on defense. Stretch the play. Turn them back up into the defensive middle.
The linebackers are sitting there waiting for the cutback.
Miller tried to go on out, but was cut off the edge. And time he cut the middle, it was nowhere there.
And Raceland wants to contain the edge and push them back up toward the middle.
2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Choctaw in trouble as Raceland gets him sacked back on the 46-yard line.
That's number 33, David Headley, on the sack.
Raceland sent one more guy than Hazard could protect or defend against.
Yeah, good pressure up the right side.
They blitzed the left side outside linebacker. He came clear, had a lane to get through.
4th down for the Dogs, and so you will see this one punted away where it's 4th down and about 14, guys. Fullwood's going to fake it. The ball's in the air, and he throws it in the crowd. It's still caught and dropped by the Bulldogs. Oh, my. Right there, and it got that bounce. And
if he would have got that, he could have been gone.
He could have been gone. I like the play
off
call.
The tip.
I
off
like
the tip.
Play call by the Dogs, Coach Chandler. Good play call there. This is a game that sometimes you have to take chances,
Take
guys.
a chance.
Raceland will take over the football at the 46, be 1st and 10, and they still will send the wideouts evenly side to each field with a slot back in this time. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Waller will lead the team. In motion they go, and that's Shannon again, left side, and he loses 3. And the Dogs, good defense over there, Brian.
Containing the edge there, Raceland.
Did they pull the guard that time?
That time, no.
I thought the tackle off the left side started to pull, but Hazard had him blocked.
What they ran was zone steps outside, and they ran. That's what the old Shanahan coach Broncos used to do with Terrell Davis, and they'd stretch it. It's a stretch it. The stretch blocks.
Well, the field is stretched right now as Waller will get ready. Quick pass. Off to the left, and not much there, guys. He may have got 1 back, and I'm trying to pick his number up who carried the millet. That's 15. That was Evans for Raceland.
Nice coverage over there by Hazard in the flat.
Of course, anytime those receivers step back like that, the quarterback's got to get the ball there in a hurry for them to be able to get upfield.
Big 3rd down coming up for the Dogs. Trying to get the football back after fake punt and good defense by Raceland. And so the Dogs will try it on defense on this big 3rd down. 3rd down and 11. Field is stretched out. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Waller, he's looking, still looking, goes to the left side. Here's the ball in there, and he just going to throw it out. And 4th down coming up. Looks like Raceland will have to punt.
Yeah, that's good coverage there by Hazard on that defensive set there, David.
Of course, Waller had to roll out to his left there. Had plenty of time to throw the ball, but the coverage
just nowhere to go with it.
Nowhere to throw.
3:45 on the clock, 7-7 their score. Here in the first quarter from Daniel Field at Hazard, a very nice place to come and watch a football game. Here's the punt, nice punt by Waller. Down, and Hazard's not going to go after it. And the ball's going to stop all the way on the 2, our spotter says. Oh, my.
What a kick. That was a great job.
Good row, got the Rams row, and you know.
This is something that Coach Chandler wanted for his Bulldogs was to flip the field.
Yeah.
Raceland just flipped the field.
Flipped the field.
Oh, my. Well, let's see how we do. Choctaw, do you throw on first right here? Does he do it any other way?
This is would be I
mean, that's what they do.
It would shock you if you don't. Choctaw, he fakes it. He's going in the air. He's got a man. Caught. That's Johnson around the 10-yard line, and he picks up 9 right there on the first pass. So 2nd down and short coming up for the Bulldogs.
Guys, that play right there may have set up the hook and lateral for later.
Yes, yeah.
The old hook and ladder.
Xavier Fullwood was free down the sideline if he
flipped it back.
Yep, the Dogs will move the chains on that quick fullback handoff, and they will get the 1st down, 1st and 10 as the chains move. Ball is on the 14, close to the 13. First and 10. Here we go, shop tall. Quick out in the flat, and Raceland's all there, my friend.
Good coverage over there.
Yeah. That was number 6 for Hazard. Holbrook just had nowhere to go that time. Time he caught it, they were there.
And Marucci on the tackle over there on the far side. I think that was his number.
Hazard's at 2nd and 6, which is still where you want to be as far as chains go.
Yeah, I mean, you're still in front. And Fullwood comes in, guys, the big blocker on the right back set. Shop tall. He's got a little time. He gets a pass, and it's incomplete as Galvin Johnson was around the 45, and he had a lot of pressure on him. 2 defenders on him,
That's
and
good
it
coverage.
sailed off.
Good
Yeah.
coverage by Max Burton there.
Of course,
Same 2 while ago on the long pass. He had good coverage the last time as well.
Yeah.
Of course, he had plenty of time to throw the ball, and of course the fly route or go route down the field was there.
3rd down, guys. So big play for the Dogs. Shop tall. Back he goes. Screen play, and they had it set up, but the pass was behind him.
Yeah, they had it set up. It allowed Raceland's lineman to slip through. By the time they realized it was there, just drop the pass.
4th down, you better have to punt this.
Okay.
If you don't make it, this is all.
Of course, Raceland's linebackers were in position to make a play. Not that they would have, but they were there.
Back to punt for the Dogs is Fullwood. He'll do the honors. As Hazard is in the signal. Here's snap. Fullwood with a kick. And he gets the Bulldog bounce as it's going to be around the 38 as Raceland will take over there with about a 1:47 on the clock, 7-7 on the scoreboard. Nice temperature tonight, guys, to play a little football. Perfect, like all through the mountains. We should have scores at halftime with several games. We have Letcher Central at Estill. We have Knott County at Prestonsburg. Perry is on the road at South Laurel. And we should have more score. We do have a score right now, 15-7. Prestonsburg leading Knott County. So we hopefully will get a report from Estill County. And
7-3 Letcher.
Letcher's ahead 7-3. Here's the handoff right side. I think that was Shannon again, and not much room there as the Dogs was waiting just to pick up a 2.
Hazard's doing a good job now trying to plug the holes on the defensive line. I think after that first initial drive for both teams, they've kind of settled in defensively on both sides, and
Marshy is a strong back, guys, can really run the football. And 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the handoff again. It goes to number 5. Stiltner in. He's got room, and ankle tackle by Johnson saves it at the 41.
Tackle by Johnson, or he would have been gone.
There was that trap play, guys. They pulled the guard, got him in the hole. Of course, it's power to that side.
They're very good at running that.
They are.
Their guards have very good speed off the line to come. Scatter in the field. Waller, ball in the air. He's got a man wide open and just overthrew him. He'd like to have that back, but in football.
A big breakdown in secondary coverage for the Bulldogs there that they got lucky on.
Safety pulled and went to the right side thinking the ball was over there, and down the middle field was wide open.
Look for them to try to come back to that later, guys.
But make a mental note of that, they will.
2nd down and 10 coming up for Raceland. Bulldogs in the navy blue jerseys and pants, and Raceland in all white. Here's the ball right up the middle. Not much room there, and that's not going anywhere.
Nice job there that time by Gannon Mullins, filling the hole.
Raceland was hoping to pop that and try to get a few yards. And that's going to be 3rd down and almost 8 looking at Raceland right now. Ball's on the 39-yard line. And that's going to be the last play. They're going to let this maybe run out. There's only 19 seconds. Play clock's got, I'm having trouble, 14.
they're just about identical.
Yeah, so they may and they're going to let it run. I think so, guys. Yep. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter, and we're tied at 7 here at Daniel Field. A big Friday night for football. Stay with us as we come back.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Heinman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management.
Welcome back to Hazard. We're tied at 7. Raceland has the football on the 39. It's going to be third down and about 8 coming up. So a big play here for the Dogs on defense.
They need to get a stop right here. Raceland's probably going to run that counter. They've been
look for them to run 2 plays here too. They're in 2-play territory. I would believe.
Marshy will be the back, and Waller will keep it. Go right side. He's got a man open, and it is caught around the 31-yard line, and that will move the chains. Trying to see through the glass here on who made that catch. Brian, you got his number 5.
Number over there.
Stiltner with the catch, and so nice play.
Raceland's line very well coached on that one. They did the hinge and gate on the backside, away from where the quarterback was rolling out.
Both these teams, well-coached football teams. And tight to go. Right up the guard, and a pickup of about 3, maybe 4 there.
Raceland on the tackle again, up the middle there.
Lockwood on the carry that time.
Both teams very well coached, very disciplined in their assignments.
Arnett's the other back beside as they line up. Last back through, and he'll pick up 2 maybe as it goes down to the 24.
That was one of the original football formations, the OT formation.
Formation. You don't see the T much. See the wishbone still
don't
quite
see it
a bit.
very often.
I follow
Arnett carrying the football.
I follow a team called Elk River out of Minnesota that runs this to perfection.
Yeah. Well, this team here runs it pretty well. Hazard's been defending it well, too. So for third down and about 4 coming up.
That they have.
Now they'll set number 5, Stiltner over there at the wing spot for the extra blocker. And it was going to be a back throw, but he had to take it and run with it. And out of bounds goes Arnett down at the – I'm seeing where the official's trying to mark.
Inside the 20?
Yeah.
Right at the
21-yard line. So that should be a first down if it's at the 21.
And Hazard had them where they wanted them. They had him 3-4 yards deep in the backfield and let him get away and scoot up the side.
You had a receiver out there on the edge said just the slightest of picks.
The old pick play.
Yeah.
That freed him down the sideline.
Here's OT coming back. And he hit the first back through, and I'm trying to see his number. Marshy may have been. And let's see, the ball will be on the 19. It's going to be second down and 8.
Right up to the nose guard that time, Mr. Parton with the tackle.
So Hazard's defense, guys, is been defending the run pretty good so far.
They've done a good job so far. They made some adjustments.
The OT comes back, lights back through. That's number 5 off the right side, Stiltner, and he's going to pick up probably 5 on that carry, guys.
They're attacking where they want to run with more guys than they haven't on defense in that area.
That's where you're getting the 3 or 4 yards at a time. Over a period of time, what's this going to do to Hazard's defense?
Yep. 3rd and 2, guys.
They're going to get tired, and it's going to be a lot physical.
Last back through, and that's number 5, Stiltner again, and he gets the first down, and he gets inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and go.
One of the things that's hard to prepare for with a running team is when you're a passing team, because most what your defense sees in practice are passes.
It's passes. Absolutely correct.
Ball's on the 8-yard line, and
so I'll be interested to see how Hazard's physicality is come later in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pound, pound, pound every play.
Marshy's there, and also number 11, Arnett.
Well, that's something. Let's see which way it goes here.
They called offsides on Hazard.
Yeah, and that's something you definitely don't want, especially giving them 5 more yards.
Yeah. Ball be put on a 3 on the 5-yard penalty for entering the neutral zone.
And you see Hazard now on defense.
It'd be
the backers are
distance.
creeping up closer and closer and closer. Yeah. And if Raceland's a passing team, then it's going to open up the pass a little bit as well.
It'd be half the distance, so it'll be on the 4 guys. So here we go. And number 11 going to take it right side, Arnett, and gets the edge and goes on in untouched after he reaches the edge. So that'll be their second score. And that will put the score 13-7, going for the extra point.
Just a nice run there behind his blockers off the right side.
It's just like you said, Tim. They've got more blockers than Hazard's got defensive players over there to try to get a stop, and you get 3 or 4 yards before you get contact.
Lawler will try to get the PAT to go on through here and put the score at 14. And here is the snap. And there's the kick. And it looks good, and it is good. 14-7 our score. We're coming back. The Bulldogs will have the football again. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Welcome back to Daniel Field as Raceland will get ready to kick us off. Seth Morse will do the honors, and the Bulldogs will take the football down around the 20, and it's bobbled out. He'll come right side, still going, and he's met right there at the 24 by a host.
Got a host of Rams there. Getting there first looked like Jackson King, number 35, on the stop.
Looks like Holbrook brought it back about 9 yards, guys. So it'd be 1st and 10 right there.
Pretty good coverage on special teams there.
Yeah, Raceland's got speed. Both these teams have some athletes.
Hazard's been playing down deep on their side on offense. Let's see if they can get a chance to flip this.
1st and 10 at the 24. Shoptaw will get ready to lead the Bulldogs. The 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Still looking. He's got a man caught right over there, number 15, Evans, for.
They're going to get a penalty on
that. Yeah, Fletcher made the catch after he come over as Evans did the block, and
Rousey had him stopped, and he just
the whistle
stumped him.
The whistle blew, and he continued on with through the tackle.
Yeah, you don't want the play's over. He's not going anywhere, so you got to play smart there for sure.
Well, sometimes I know as a defensive coach myself, sometimes you don't mind a little aggressiveness here and there.
Right. Ball's going to be moved all the way up to the 44. Good field position now for the Bulldogs.
This may help Hazard flip the field.
Flip the field.
Yep, absolutely. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Look for Johnson to come in and play here. He's not had the football much, but one time only in the game. He's in the center of the field, still running. Shoptaw will go over, still trying to get time. He hits Fullwood at 45, 44, 43 as Fullwood fights through for Hazard.
Fullwood was tied in on this side down here next to our sideline. Ran a little short, shallow route across the middle just behind the linebackers and found a spot in their zone.
Found him a spot.
Yep, 1st and 10, guys, as Hazard moving the chains quickly twice there, back to back. 2 wide out, 3 wide outs, trips to the right. Here he goes, Shoptaw over, right side. He's got pressure, still moving, and the ball, Fullwood could not pull that one in on the 32-yard line as he had 2 defenders on him.
Good coverage that time by Raceland. Shoptaw on the rollout, and they still kept the coverage going, stretched the play.
Yeah, and their defensive lineman also did a great job of pushing Hazard's offensive lineman to the sideline with Shoptaw as he came.
Wide outs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shoptaw. Raceland still in the 43, and fumble, and Hazard got it back.
Very lucky to do so.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
He never got the ball, actually.
Guys, I thought there was pressure as soon as that ball was handed. I thought he had the football, and then the pressure knocked it out. So, good defense.
Yeah, the lineman right there just blew up the gap right there and met him in the backfield as soon as he got the ball.
He had to really had to go through the A-gap, guys, to get there. 3rd down and about 14 for the Bulldogs. Ball's on the 47-yard line. In motion they go. Shoptaw still looking. He's got a man deep down the field, still going, and Galvin Johnson catches that. Was he in bounds? And we got a flag as well.
Over there on the far side.
And the officials are still discussing it. The coach, Salmons, thought that Johnson was out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking the official about.
Yeah.
The Coach Chandler's on this sideline saying no, he caught it.
Well, why if he didn't catch it, why was the ball coming back here?
They called pass interference,
on
the play.
Was that on?
It was on Raceland pass interference.
But evidently he was out of bounds down there. Okay. Now we've got it set. Shoptaw. Still looking. Is that Johnson over to the left in the flat?
Yeah,
and still getting some glare off the glass here.
Yeah, and tackle by 14.
Doing a great job picking up 5 yards there, guys.
Yep.
Using their offense passing as their rushing game.
I'll take 5 yards.
Every time.
Yeah.
Shoptaw's getting the ball out quick to those guys. It's just like a run play.
You about have to with the pressure of that D, the way they come. They really contain strong after the ball snapped.
I think Raceland's going to bring some pressure here. Yeah, here comes the blitz.
He's going to end zone. Still, and goes up incomplete.
Nice coverage out there.
Nice coverage again by Max Burton. Seems like every time they're throwing it deep, which Hazard's going to Johnson.
Yeah.
Burton's on him.
I love that call, guys. It's 2nd and 5.
I do too.
You got to take a chance, throw it to the end zone.
Yeah.
Make something happen for your offense.
Absolutely. Johnson been worked hard this series, guys. The ball's been at him 4 times.
I think we're going to be 4 down territory here too.
No question. Yeah. Yeah. Shoptaw.
By himself.
All
got 4
receivers
down to the bottom.
Empty backfield. And there's the
Screen.
curl right to Johnson as they set the screen up pretty good that time, guys.
Nice little inside screen there.
Yep. And that's going to put the football down inside the 20. So the red zone is in effect for the Bulldogs on the 19-yard line.
It's very critical that these guys that they get this in the end zone here, getting down this close and getting in the red zone.
5:50, the clock goes. 14-7, Raceland over Hazard. Shoptaw, handoff, right side, right off tackle. Not much there, but picks up maybe a couple, close to 3.
Can't expect them to throw every play.
I mean,
I was let down on that play, guys.
Raceland was prepared for the run
Yes,
right
they
up the
was.
middle.
Look at Fullwood. He's come back in the football game. Excellent blocker for the Dogs. So
it's great in every aspect.
Now he's going out and take the wideout spot as they have 2 each way with one back set. Fakes it to the fullback, and he comes still moving. And he's got to make a decision, and he throws it out. And Shoptaw they're wondering if there is.
There's a flag down there.
Yeah. I didn't see a Bulldog over there.
I don't think he got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
No. So that will move the Bulldogs back, guys, on the flag.
This gives them some more room to throw the ball.
Intentional grounding is the call, and that's what you do if you can't get it over the line of scrimmage and you don't have a receiver near the
This is just going to give them more space, and it's going to cause Raceland to have to guard the receivers going down the field on the stretch again.
3rd down and a long way here, so I can guarantee you this ball is going in there. It would surprise me if it don't. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Look for Johnson on this play. He's been the main go-to guy. Shoptaw has to make room. He hits his receiver down on the 20, and they get some of it back, guys.
Yep, and that's a nice tackle, open field tackle by Max Burton over there for Raceland.
What number caught the football for Hazard? I'm having trouble making that out over there.
It was number 6, Connor Holbrook.
Holbrook with a catch. So,
and we've got another flag in the backfield. That usually means
holding. 52 gets the penalty for holding for the Dogs. So, that's Mullins, and Mullins has worked extremely hard tonight at that tackle spot, guys.
Raceland
played hard.
Held them when it was down there inside the red zone, and now we're back to the 46-yard
they got
line.
themselves out. 2 penalties, intentional grounding penalty, and then you get the holding call, and you're out.
You can see how it's shifted the momentum for the Bulldogs
But
as
now
well.
I do like Coach Chandler's play calling. I think he has been right on tee tonight, guys, calling his plays on his offense, giving his guys an opportunity. Wideouts each way. Shoptaw looking in the air. He's got pressure on him. Still to the left, ball in the air, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th down coming up for the Dogs.
Yeah. Now this is an opportunity for them to at least punt the ball and flip the field, get Raceland down inside maybe the red zone down here.
And try to make Raceland go full length of the field to get a score.
And play some defense.
Guys. 4:20 on the clock till the half. Over in Hyman, Prestonsburg still leading the last we heard, and Letcher leading the last we heard down in Irvin, Estill County.
Yeah, I think Knott is trailing 15-7 at halftime.
Fullwood with a punt, and it's a low-lying punt. It's still traveling. It's going to end up inside the 15, near the 14, and that's where Raceland have 1st and 10.
So if you can't score, you at least got the field flipped now in your favor.
Right.
Got to have your defense step up and play some good defense here.
And I think that's what you said that Coach Chandler told you earlier. We need to make sure they flip the field. Make Raceland make long drives.
Guys, I tell you, they're a strong team, and you got to hang on to the football much as you can, too.
Absolutely.
And keep them off the field, because
Hazard needs a few defensive stops and make creating 2nd and 3rd and long for the Rams.
Yeah.
Need to try to get them behind the chains, not let them get positive yardage right off the 1st down.
Waller will get his team set with wideouts each way, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to put the ball in there. It's out to the flat, caught by Raceland, and not much there.
Ball come loose. Ball come loose.
And Hazard seemed to thought they had the football.
I think they're blowing him down.
But they are blowing the play dead. So 1 yard gain for Raceland.
Guys, Hazard got really lucky that the receiver went inside because there was a lane outside. If he
turned right back into the defense,
if he'd have came out, I'm not saying that the corner or safety wouldn't have been able to have got him down the sideline, but there was a lane there.
All right, here we go. Raceland spreading that field there. They keep a spread offense, but they run the football most of the time. Waller drifts right side of the field, puts the ball in the air, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be.
Nice job of the Bulldogs defense up front, stretching that offense to the side, not giving the quarterback enough time to set his feet and throw.
3rd down and 8, and very good pressure out of the Bulldogs that time.
Yeah, they've done a good job, Dave. Defensively here, they made some adjustments and not giving Raceland what they want.
And it's 3rd and long now, guys, for this offense. Of course, it just takes one play to get them, but.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll find out what the Bulldogs will do on defense here as Raceland gets set, lined up. Walter will be the
look for pressure from Hazard out of this
quarterback
3-4.
waiting on the snap. Here we go. He's still looking. He may take off. We got flags.
We got a hold.
We got a hold in the back.
Yeah, and he goes out of bounds around 24, Waller does. But had 2 holds back there.
Had a takedown.
Yeah. So we'll do 3rd down all over again, and it's going to be probably 10 yards more added on.
Hazard drew up the pressure. And
Johnson Central 22, Corbin 7 at the half.
To keep them off of
Sandy Conley and some of the Heather and Brent Smith. We thank you for watching in tonight. We appreciate it, and we'll try to get to everybody that's giving us a holler on their page and get back with you. Cougars 21-3 down in Irvin as they're making it hard for Estill County to celebrate Friday night.
14 seconds to go in the second quarter in that game.
Yep. Clock running 2:59 as Raceland will have the ball on the 5. Motion to go off to number 5 for Raceland. Stiltner, and he turns the edge and picks up some of that yardage back, and he'll be out around the 15-yard line.
Hazard done a good job again by stretching the play there, forcing him around the sideline with the lineman, and that's a good tackle by Braden Klutz there for Hazard.
So if you're Raceland at this point, I would look for them to definitely punt here.
Oh, yeah, no question.
4th and 19.
Their defense
deep in their end of the field.
Yeah. Their defense is, both teams have played pretty good defense tonight so far. 14-7 lead for Raceland. Clock running. Halftime, we will have some scores and check around the area on local games as well, so stay with us for that. There's the punt away, and Bulldogs is going to let it take a Rams row as it will end up on the 31-yard line. Yes, that's where it's going to be marked. So Hazard will take over there, guys.
Pretty nice punt there.
It was a very good punt by Walder. Yep, 59-yard punt, so not bad.
Now Raceland's going to try to keep Hazard from getting down the field and getting a quick score here with under 2 minutes to go in the half to keep this 7-point lead.
Shoptaw will get his crew lined up as wideouts each way. Fullwood goes in motion, looking for the football. Shoptaw, incomplete is Johnson, goes up and tries to make a catch on that, but it just got out of his hand. He thought he had a shot at it, but it rolled after the contact come out of the hand.
Him and Max Burton, they're probably best friends by the time this game's over. They've been right with each other all night.
They've swapped phone numbers.
I mean, I guarantee they know. I guarantee they know what kind of cologne each of them wears.
No doubt about it. Shoptaw gets ready. Here's the handoff, left side off the guard, and he'll pick up 2. on the run, and it's going to be third down as he gets one of those yards back, and it's going to be 3rd and 9.
Nice tackle by Headley there on the defensive line for Raceland. I mean, both these teams are very, very good.
Yeah, Brumfield's a good defender. Evans and Lockwood leads Raceland in tackles. So those guys have been busy again tonight, and you see why. They have good speed. Hazard ready. Shoptall fakes the hand to the back and looks in the middle, off to the flat, and that's Johnson, and he'll pick up the first down, and it's on the 45, and the ball may have got.
Yeah.
Yep. It should be a timeout coming maybe from Hazard as the clock's inside a minute. And
yeah, now they're going to call it. We'll let a few seconds tick off there.
Yeah, we'll leave it here, guys. If you know of any scores to pass along, we'll pass them along to our fans out there who's looking in tonight. Glad to have everyone along tonight on Hometown 24.
Yeah, I figured that I know the clock stopped for the first down, but I figured Hazard would took a timeout a little sooner.
A little bit quicker. They probably lost maybe 5 or 6 seconds there.
I think so, Brian. Yeah.
But if you're Raceland, you're going to focus on some pass defense here for the next 57 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that would be a safe bet. The Hazard's probably going to throw the ball.
You could bet on it. This, to be honest with you, since I've been watching football in the area and in the regions the last couple, 3, 4, maybe even 5 years since I've been really watching them a lot. Hazard throws the football more than anybody I've ever seen.
And we talked, those quick passes are like a run for them. So it's not just like they're throwing it down 20, 30 yards every
They use the flat on each side to get a quick pass. No question. Shoptall, take the football. Hazard still looking for it. Fullwood had it, but it contact and
it was a nice route ran by Fullwood, and of course Shoptall put it where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and had pretty good coverage there.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Brumfield was on him, but it was right there where only his guy could catch it.
Right. So we'll see what the call is from the officials with 47 seconds to go, and it's pass interference.
Pass interference.
So that will move the football 15 yards. And
I think he got there maybe just a tad too early.
Just a little early. And then now with Raceland, we've got 47 seconds, and Shoptall's got the arm.
He definitely does.
So what are they going to do here? I mean, do you come after him, or do you?
Oh yeah, they're going to
back off and just try to keep them in front and contain.
I think you play to keep them out of the end zone. Keep them in front of you and make the tackles.
I think that's what I would do. It's worked so far.
Yep, Shoptall, left side, still looking. He's going to run it out of bounds, and that will stop the clock. No gain there, right at the line of scrimmage.
Raceland came up and played man coverage there on that one, and there was no place for Shoptall to throw the ball.
Clock at 40. Second quarter, Raceland leading by 7. Hazard trying to get something on the board here with 40 seconds to go until the half. Hazard will come to the right side. 2 wideouts. 1 to the left, that's Johnson. Look for him. He's been used 7 offensive plays tonight so far. Shoptall, right side. It's caught. Fullwood. And the shoestring tackle.
First down, and he could have been gone if Brumfield didn't.
Do they call the timeout or snap it and down?
Clock at 24. And Shoptall will go ahead, and it's throwback.
Flicker, and he's there.
And it is incomplete. Nice play. Johnson down there just went up.
And you'll never guess who was with him.
Oh,
Max Burton.
His buddy.
Step for step.
His buddy, no question about it. 31-yard line.
Try a little trickery with the flea flicker there.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Can't take it into halftime with
No, you cannot. You cannot, guys. You're right. Choctaw. Still looking, and it's incomplete. Third down coming up for the Bulldogs.
If you're Bulldogs, you still got a chance for 2 to 3 plays here.
Yeah, he was looking for Holbrook, and the ball sailed down on him.
And
maybe somebody touched it.
We talked about Raceland. They've backed off, trying to keep them in front, keep them out of the end zone.
We'll leave that right here as Hazard will take their second timeout.
Their second, yes.
And
I was messing with Coach Salmons earlier down on the field, and he was talking about the Pikeville game, and I said, Coach, you can't go preventing the third quarter. So as Pikeville came back and won the game. I don't think he liked that joke as much as I did.
He might not have. And I'm sure he doesn't like the prevent, but that's what they're in right here. And he's trying. He needs to keep Hazard out of the end zone. Hazard is explosive with Choctaw. I mean, he has got it. I've been very impressed with how well he throws the ball.
He's very poised in the pocket.
And he's very accurate, and he's a sophomore.
Coach Chandler, too, guys, the last 2 series that they've had to football, Raceland, he's had 9 players in the box.
Yeah.
So he's going to force Raceland maybe to get a little uncomfortable and do a few things they don't normally do. 10 seconds on the clock. Hazard driving the football. Choctaw. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. He's still looking. Down the field he goes. It's to Johnson, and led him a little bit too much, and still got time for 1 more play at 4 seconds.
That was that post route that they connected on earlier in the game.
Yeah. I tell you what, why not try it again if you're Coach Chandler? I mean, he was there. The football's just throw long.
We seen the young man throw a 50-yarder in a 45-yard field.
Absolutely.
Put it where only your guy can get it, and that's exactly what he done.
Here we go. This will most likely be the last play of the half. Choctaw still looking. End zone he goes. Bulldogs are down there, and incomplete. As Johnson could not bring that one in.
Well, that was a perfect play to end on.
Yeah.
You took all the time off the clock, and you gave yourself a chance to score there.
Yep, 14-7 is our halftime score. Raceland leads. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Daniel Field after this.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at DoubleQ for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of DoubleQ chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous DoubleQ pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your DoubleQ rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at DoubleQ.
Brought to you by DoubleQ, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, PBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffinsburgger Law.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance helps protect more than 474,000 Kentucky families and businesses. Many of our members have been with us for years, even decades. Perhaps it's because of the competitive rates or our unmatched service. Or maybe the biggest reason is they know they can count on Kentucky's insurance company to be there when it matters. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. One of the things that makes us the region's best network isn't just our coverage, it's that we're local. You'll find real people right here from home, ready to help you get the best deals on the latest devices. We hear the other carriers bragging about how they cover the middle of nowhere, but this isn't nowhere. All our roads lead to somewhere. So come home to Appalachian Wireless. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to the Bank of Hyman Game of the Week right here on Hometown 24. We're at halftime where Raceland is leading 14-7 over at Hazard. It's homecoming night, as you see down on the field here at Hazard High School. A big crowd has come to the football game tonight, a very huge crowd here at Hazard. Most of the bleachers are full. All around the stadium is full. People on the bank's full. This may be one of the biggest crowds I've seen at a football game in a while, high school football game.
It's a great crowd, David. Great atmosphere.
Yep.
And, you know, these high school kids, it's homecoming. They love homecoming. Homecoming's always a big game, and you couldn't have a better game, actually, to play for homecoming.
Absolutely.
Given the historical value of both of these teams, as far as both of them been pretty great over the years, you know, it says something that Hazard picks Raceland
for homecoming,
given their schedule.
Yes.
I mean, they play a lot of great teams, guys.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Hazard, I looked at the schedule when we were walking in, and I said, there's no cupcakes on the schedule.
It says something when Raceland's the team you pick for homecoming.
And it's like it's no big deal. It is what it is. That's who we're going to play. This is who we are.
You know, both these coaches do a great job with their teams. Both of them are very good coaches, and you can tell that by how their kids participate on that field. No question about it.
These guys know each other pretty well. They were down on the field laughing and joking, cutting up before we came on, and it's just great to see those guys. You know, they've played each other so much and gotten so knowledgeable of each other that they have that camaraderie.
And it's been a good game. You know, we were talking earlier about Raceland. They're averaging 45 points a game. Hazard's averaging 32 points a game. And what happens when we come into this game? It's a defensive battle.
Well, and going into that, we have in Class 1A, Hazard's ranks number 10 in points in team defense, only giving up 20 points per game. And way behind them there, number 13 in 1A is Raceland in team defense with giving up 20.8 points per game.
And we look here at halftime, and we're at 14-7, so it's about right.
The defensive have come to play.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's talk a little bit about what changes you might want to make. If you're Raceland, I know you've got the lead 14-7, but if you remember, Brian, the last two series, they've had trouble moving the football.
They have, David. You know, Hazard's made some adjustments on the run game, and Raceland's moving the ball, but Hazard is withstanding. You know, it's okay to let them move a little, but I'm going to withstand your drive and make you punt to me. And that's what's happened the last couple of series. And then on the other side, Raceland has kind of held Hazard's passing game back down.
Yeah.
Even though Hazard's moved the ball.
Yeah.
But Raceland bend but not give, you know.
Right,
and
right. Tim, it looks like Raceland kind of switched their defense. They didn't zone it very much. One play at least, and then they're manning up.
They went to man there later on in the first half, and, of course, that's to cover all the receivers that Hazard is putting into the field. Of course, like we mentioned earlier, they're not only stretching the field with their formation sideline to sideline, but they're also stretching it north-south down the field. Of course, Hazard's line's been doing a great job giving Choctaw plenty of time to find receivers when they are open.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to run the football on Raceland as well, guys, because they're up front. Their D-line is
they're big,
very strong.
They're big, strong. They're quick to the ball. And, you know, we were talking earlier about Hazard defensively. In practice all the time, what are they seeing? They're seeing the ball through all over the field.
Yeah.
And in Raceland's practices, what are they seeing?
Right,
they're seeing guys run
tackle.
down your throat. So those guys, both teams they're in kind of probably something that they're not used to seeing every week in practice. Right. And they've made great adjustments, and it's been a very competitive ball game. And I think what's going to happen is whoever comes out this third quarter and can get a couple of stops, and then maybe if Hazard can get the ball in the end zone.
I'm going to say you can see Raceland come back and get a little more effort on the running game, get a little more away from the passing game possibly.
I think so too, and I think they've passed the ball more tonight than what we expected so far.
Yeah.
Myself
for sure.
So.
Me as well, from what I've seen on film and what I've read.
And Hazard has come in. They've done a great job mixing it up with some runs here and there as they go, and they've actually had some success picking up 3-4 yards of carry here and there. You know, there's been the few exceptions where they've got caught in the backfield, but
overall, you got to keep them honest.
Overall, both teams are playing well. The defenses are playing well.
Yeah, that's what I've been most impressed with.
I don't know that it's so much the offense is not playing well. It's the defenses are stepping up and playing better than the offenses.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's great for both teams. It's great for both schools. You know, these kids come in here and they've worked hard all summer and first half of the season getting ready, going into district play, and their defense wins championships. And these guys have championship aspirations. You know, both these programs play for 15 games, not 10.
That's right.
And
I noticed the edge tonight, guys. Neither team has been able to get out on the edge. And we've had two good runs on the edge after we got out, and that's been it.
If you'll notice those defensive guys up front, even the outside linebackers are all stretching everything to the sidelines and keeping the ball in front of them.
Stretch the field, push them to the sideline. That's as good as another defender.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
It's been a very entertaining game. And a very good game, and you talk about these teams. Both of these teams are built to play 15 games. And we were talking about Hazard scheduling Raceland for homecoming. You know, when you're built for 15 games and built for state tournament runs, that's what you do. And it's a very high possibility that they could see each other in the playoffs.
It's a very good shot.
I mean,
yeah, absolutely. And both of them are well coached. But we're going to take a break from Daniel Field as the homecoming continues here. It's 14-7 score here at Hazard. Prestonsburg leading Knott County 23-7. The Cougars 21-3.
28-3.
28-3. The Cougars are making noise in Irvin. So when we come back, we'll talk a little more football. Second half. not that far off. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinman Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinman Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinman Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinman Bypass. Call the Heinman Pharmacy at 785-0513.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Good times, good food, and good people at the Goal Line Bar and Grill. Come try their daily lunch specials as well as the best steak in Hazard as voted by the people. Looking for something fun to do? Hit up the tables and the dartboard. Also, trivia night every Tuesday evening. Goal Line has all your favorite big sports events on the big screen. There's something for everyone at Goal Line. Goal Line Bar and Grill in Hazard.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffinsburgger from Hoffinsburgger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffinsburgger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
Welcome back to Hazard, where the homecoming court just ended up. And Brian, did we find out who?
Yeah, we did. We would like to congratulate Miss Addie Helton as being named Homecoming Princess for the 2025 football homecoming, and also for the Queen, Miss Jalen Henson. Congratulations to those young ladies.
Congratulations. And to all that participated. I mean, it looks like a very good homecoming court. Everybody dressed up so nice and representing Hazard High School very well in their community here. So congratulations to all of them. And by the way, Manus Blair and Jim McCauley off tonight, and we get the privilege of working without them.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a nice night.
Goodness.
It takes 3 to cover 2.
Well, it takes
Yes,
3
it
of us to
does.
take care
if
of
you
them.
know those guys, it does indeed, really does. Second half, not far off. They should have 3 minutes, and those is already on the clock and counting down. And we're getting ready for the second half here at Daniel Field. Hazard and Raceland in a big 1A matchup in the mountains tonight. And guys, any more scores you get in, just let the fans know. Glad to have everyone along tonight on Hometown 24. We are so blessed to get to serve you all. TVS is the cable network that if you need a package deal for your TV or internet, you need to see those guys. They do such great work. They have great service, and they are a company that's involved with the community and the schools, and they do a great job of helping out people all over this area with employment and help, and a wonderful company that they just deal so great with the kids in the area too.
Yeah, they're all about our kids and promoting our kids
right
in the area, and we sure do appreciate them for that.
So if you need that TV package, you need the internet, you need phone service or whatever, you need to see those TVS. They do a great job. Anything you need, they will deliver, and great service with it. 14-7 their score as both teams are getting license instructions as we'll get this second half underway here from Daniel Field. Perfect temperature night. It started today. Oh my goodness, it got up.
Got up in the 80s,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah.
It was warm today.
Yeah, and then dropping down as we go, and probably by morning we could liable see 45 to 50 degrees easy, Brian, you and Tim. So
I don't know if I can handle that, David.
We're not used to that.
I don't like cold weather.
I'll say that right off. We're not used to that at all.
Guys, I'm the only one with long sleeves on already. So.
I know. You've got them on, and I was told to wear a long sleeve, but I didn't go along with her tonight. Vonda she may get me over that, but
we'll turn the heat on in the car.
We'll turn the heat on when we leave.
She's been right for how many years?
She's been right all the time. She's never been wrong. Hazard already on the field, getting ready to get busy here as Raceland is running from their corner and heading over to their sideline as we will get the third quarter about ready to start here, waiting on the officials to put the ball down, and we're tee her off.
Going to be interesting to see what changes these coaches made during the halftime.
Yeah. Hazard played. Guys, you have to give them credit. They played pretty good defense. They stopped the run and did a good job, and Raceland didn't really get to the edge a whole lot either. So, and Raceland, we know what they're capable of on defense, and they've done it, And so we'll see. Like you said, Tim, you and Brian we'll see what changes have taken place here, and Raceland will receive the football to start the second half. As Hazard will get ready. That's Kilburn.
These first series are always critical for a team to play defense or for a team to try to go down and score. So we'll see which one prevails here in this first series.
Yeah, Max Kilburn will get ready to kick off here as Hazard will put it in play. Third quarter getting ready to start. 14-7 their score. And college football tomorrow, guys, and Kentucky plays a team from Athens. Is that Georgia?
It could be.
I believe it may be. Early, 12 o'clock kickoff, I think.
Yep. When you play at 12, it's not prime time, guys. It's not prime time.
Not prime time.
So
Hazard's definitely flipping the field, right?
Because we just lined up the wrong way.
And there's nothing wrong with trying to flip the field. No question about it. Back for Raceland is number 8, and that is Isom. And
20.
I'm trying to.
Maybe 26. I can't see though.
That's Burton if it is 26. So
He's had his hands full all night. He's run all over this field with Johnson.
And Hazard will get ready. Kilburn will put it in play, and it's a long kick. Rams go back to 15, bring it 20, 25. He cuts across the field, still on his feet near the 30, 35, and out of bounds.
Run out of bounds over there by Corbin Fletcher.
Yep, about the 38-yard line. So a nice job by the Rams to bring it back and get pretty decent field position out of that kickoff.
He just about got the edge over there on Hazard special teams.
Some of Hazard's kickoff specialists there showing some of their speed to get out there with him on the edge.
Yes.
Absolutely. Walter will be the quarterback as he's spread the field, empty backfield this time. Now they will reset as Arnett will come to the top. The old T is back in motion and Celeste back to the left. Power football, as Tim says, and Arnett picks up 3, maybe 4 close to it on the first down.
I think they was trying to shock some people showing spread and change. I was shocked there initially.
Well, yeah, we knew they couldn't keep it that way, and they ended up getting us back here in the back. That's a good tackle over there on defense by Gavin Johnson.
4 yards, that's what Raceland's Coach Salmons wants is keep picking up first down or, 3 or 4 yards of carry.
Second down and 6, and here's the handoff. And nothing there. He's met right
in the hole there that time.
Marcy with the run. And
the number there, big 72 there, Chris Parton.
It's 3rd and 4. Hazard's off defense up front. Definitely got to watch the ball, make sure they don't jump and give up a cheap first down.
First down here. And
3rd down, and that's a long 4, guys.
Yeah, but their playbook is definitely available to them, everything in it here. So
Yeah, you're right.
And they're spreading the field.
Yep. Coming to the far side is Isom again.
Pistol formation.
Yep, and look for this. As he brings it right side, and he was looking, and it's caught 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And Marcy with the catch, and Shannon's had a good football game, guys. He's been used and done a nice job, and we got some laundry on the field over there.
Yeah,
yes, we
looks
do.
like it.
And it's around the line of scrimmage, so most of the time that's holding.
That's holding.
So we'll see.
That will hurt you if the Rams.
Yeah, because you had the first down. There you go.
That was a great little arrow route into the flats there that was set up by the Rams.
And I got a good look there at Marucci there. He's a nice size back.
Shannon is God. He's got the muscles where they count, my friend, and that's a personal foul. And it's going to be on Hazard now. Hit the player on the ground, the official says. So,
and that's something that Hazard did not need right there. Now you've flipped the field big time.
Yeah.
And give Raceland great field position.
Ball on the 22, if I did my math right. Yes, 22.
That's a tough break for Hazard early in this third quarter.
Because they were making a good stand on them there.
You're right, guys. That is, Tim, you're exactly right. That's a tough play right there. Right off of left guard on the A gap, and they'll pick up about 3 or 4. And as Tim and Brian both have said, that's great. Believe it or not, guys, that's a gain of 5. That was a nice run. Yeah.
Well, they just ran power football right up the middle.
Yeah.
And we've got a personal foul on the offense. I think we're gonna. We need to get both teams back, get focused.
Yeah. And most of it's happening after the play is over with,
exactly.
guys. So,
we went through a pretty decently flag-free first half for the most part.
Yes.
And now we've got 2 early ones here in the first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter.
Holding, so it'll be only 31. It'll be second down and close to 20 if we're counting them off. Here he goes, Walter. He's looking. He's still coming. He's still running. He makes the move down the sideline out at the 25. Walter, You know, he's tough, guys.
He did a great job of making the right decision on that play.
Hazard,
There was
nice job in the secondary.
defensively,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Had him
Again,
covered.
Stretch the play out, push them to the sideline.
3rd down and 14 coming up for
You know, and this is
Raceland.
definitely, Raceland's strongest suit, I feel, is the run game. And third and 12, 3rd and 13
Yeah.
a little tough to pick up, but it is two down territory.
Yes, for them, they're gonna go for two downs to get the first down here.
They're going to set 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to right. Backfield is busy as you see Walter looks. He gets ready. Here's the fake handoff. Goes in the air. He's got his man caught. And he's still going. Touchdown if he didn't step on the sideline.
And
it is complete.
It is a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. A nice pass there. And the Rams take it on in. And that a great pass. And
good pass. He had good coverage.
He was there with a nice
The line
catch.
did a great job giving him time, and he threw it with touch down the sideline.
Yeah, and then, like we said, Fletcher had the good coverage there. It was just thrown where only he could catch it.
Yeah.
And then the receiver did a great job keeping his feet in bounce to get the final 6-7 yards.
PAT coming up.
That's good.
And it is good. 21-7 as Walter does the PAT as well. We'll take a break. Hazard will get the football, and they need to get on the board when we come back. Stay with us.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Here's the kickoff. Hazard will have it and pick it up and take it back to the 37. That's number 15. That's Fletcher with a return for the Bulldogs. Be 1st and 10 as we get Hazard the football to get started here in the 3rd.
Okay, now we're back to what does Raceland need to do now? They've come out and got a lead. They want to stop Hazard and try to get another lead to put some space between.
They've played the secondary tight. They're picking the receivers up and staying tight. Fullwood's back in and right here. He's an eligible receiver. He goes downfield. There's a screen. Nice play by the Dogs, and they'll make it to 1st down as it's up near the 47. That'd be 1st and 10 as the screen was set up perfect that time.
Nice play. And even though, the defensive backs were there for Raceland, but the screen's there, you get 5-6 yards. And then
that was a play we seen earlier that they missed on.
Right.
Yes.
Holbrook with the catch there for the Dogs, getting the 1st down. Nice job. In the flat it goes, and not much there after the ball's caught by number 15.
Nice.
That is Fletcher again.
Nice open field tackle by Rousey over there in the flat. Good coverage. Raceland's just keeping Hazard in front, make the tackle.
Yep. 2nd down and 7. Dogs need to get it going here. Shoptaw. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right, comes to the left side. He's got pressure. He gets the ball off and don't know if he caught it, if it's on the ground or if it's
Going to be an interesting call here, guys.
Yeah.
Incomplete
pass. So
Hazard catches a big break there. It's probably one of the most ill-advised throws I've seen Shoptaw throw. When you get to where you're rolling out, you cannot throw back across the field.
We seen that
last night.
Yeah, we seen a play last night where the kid did that and it was picked off.
And Hazard is very lucky that one wasn't.
Yeah, but now I tell you,
which it was some good coverage by the Rams.
Good coverage by the secondary.
3rd down coming up for the Bulldogs. Shoptall, he'll get set. The back next to him, Miller. Here we go. He's a blocker. Pass. Caught to Johnson. He had it right in his hand. Bobbled it. Just could not pull it in, but it was very catchable.
Yes, he was there, and the coverage off a little bit. Like we said, Raceland's not wanting to get beat deep and get beat quick.
I'm not looking for. There's no punters coming in, so I'm not looking for them to.
No, Coach Chandler. Chandler roll the dice. You can bet on it.
Fourth down on the 50-yard line.
Yep, 8:14 to go as he gets the play by Coach Ent, and the play clock is down to 16. Still got plenty of time there. 3 wideouts to the left, the trips, and 1 to the right. Shoptall fake, and he's going to get hit.
That kid came off the edge.
Yeah.
And he never saw him coming.
Unabated.
Yeah. Somebody missed a block.
Big hit by Brody
side.
Brumfield there on Shoptall.
Yeah.
That was a situation where what I would call fanning the offensive lineman away from the backside to pick up anything coming off the edge. Of course, the outside linebacker, I seen him take off, and he was on a track and never let up.
Never slowed down.
That hurts.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But
and Hazard's fortunate that Raceland didn't pick up the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Shoptall really did a good job to hang on to it after the hit. Well, here we go. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. As Waller will be the quarterback for Raceland. He's still looking. Thought about putting it in there, and he does, and the pass is overthrown down around the 35 to his receiver.
Hazard with a little good coverage there.
Nice coverage.
Of course, one of the backs for Raceland, I don't know if anyone's seen that or not, but he kind of danced around in through the line, and he looked for him to possibly come open at some point here later.
As you see Raceland set again, and their wideouts and the backfield is ready as Waller will get ready at the quarterback position. Hands it off to number 5, Stiltner, and he goes left side right off the tackle, and he's going to pick up some yards there.
We've got
almost
a flag.
5, and we got some laundry on the field.
Got a flag in the background. Probably going to be holding.
Yes. Of course, that was that play that we seen a lot of in the first half with the guard pulling and leading in the hole. So,
you know, the officials, I noticed this season, they're doing a good job of calling that hole, especially you got both hands to hold the jersey. And
it's when they break outside of the frame.
There you go.
And you don't let go.
You got to, second down coming up.
So Hazard needs to get a stop right here, You can expect the counter.
Yeah, nice play. Right side, he's got room. Nobody's going to catch him. He's gone. That's Stiltner from way downtown from the 50, and we got a flag.
I'm not sure. It looks like a flag around the 34-yard line.
Yep, we do have a flag on the 34. Johnson Central. Let's check on Johnson Central score. I think Johnson Central has a 29-28 lead over.
That's another hold on Raceland.
He had it made, and Brian really, when he come off around the 40, around the edge, and turned it up 35-30, really he was gone. There was no more contact needed.
No, you didn't need the hold there. He was already cleared.
He cleared.
That was a big break for Hazard on that.
Stiltner with that big run and called back for the hole. Second down and a long ways. There's a nice throw right up the middle to the 32. That's number 3, Davison, for the Rams making the catch.
Gavin Johnson on the tackle. And now with Raceland running it as much as they are, Hazard's pressing up. And if he can get past that first first little line.
Well, it's opening up the passing game behind the linebackers.
Yeah, and that's what's happened. They're sucking up in the hole. Just throw it over to a nice little slant right there.
3rd down and 4.
Got a score update from Ryan Bryant. Johnson Central's up 29-28 over Corbin.
Woo!
Close one.
They've come back. They had some breathing room there. Left side, didn't go the edge, went tackle, and close to the first down marker goes Arnett for the Rams.
Gotta love that power play, especially out of the T formation.
And that's been a great play for them all night long.
I'm one of the old school run guys, so
Yeah, you are.
yeah. Well, we ran power out of my day back in high school.
Yep.
So.
Who dotted die got the football. Here we go, and that was quarterback.
Waller.
Yeah.
With the quarterback keep.
Yep. Just needed about a yard, and he ended up with 2 on that guy. So Raceland will keep the football and the clock moving.
Yep. Does 2 things there. They keep the ball, pick up the first down, get a new set of downs, and they keep the clock rolling.
Yep.
And we talked about earlier in the first half and how this punish and run game is going to affect Hazard later in the second half. And
defense has been on most of this third quarter. Hazard had the football for about 2.5 minutes and give it up, and Raceland's come right back. Some more power football to the left side. It's Arnett, and he gets the edge and close down to the first down marker he goes, and he will have it. Ball's going to be on the 17, 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a flag over there, the far sideline.
And we got another hole.
Yes,
we do.
Guys, if Raceland can keep from shooting themselves in the foot with flags, you kind of get the feeling that they're on the cusp of breaking something here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it has to do, we talked about the punishment that they've just kept running on Hazard. And the fatigue will wear you down after a while.
I tell you what, when he got to the edge, I've seen some speed out of these clubs tonight when they do get an opportunity to turn it off. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Waller will be the quarterback. Low snap, and he still gets it going. And there's
great play defensively there for
Arnett. Not much there.
Yeah, great job by Gavin Johnson on the tackle there in the backfield with him.
That's a big play, setting Raceland up for 2nd and long.
And that's what Hazard needs to do. Don't let them get positive yardage on 1st down or 2nd down. Try to hold them and maybe give them some negative yards. Get them behind the sticks where they have to maybe pass and be doing something they're not comfortable doing.
Mm-hmm. 2nd down and 11 coming up for Raceland. Clock's at 4.5 minutes, 3rd quarter. The back, Arnett, will line up beside Waller in the backfield. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Here's looked like a slant, but not going to go that way. Comes to the right side, still looking, going to throw it out of bounds, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up for Raceland.
It's a good decision by Waller there to get rid of that one. Yeah. Nothing was open. Hazard did a great job in the secondary.
Great job in secondary coverage and a great job with the line stretching the play out to the sideline. Not giving him anywhere to run either. So now we're 3rd down and 11.
This is a big defensive play for Hazard here. They need to come away from this drive and get their offense back on the field.
I agree, because one more score, guys, and, it's going to be awful tough.
Especially with the way Raceland can control the clock.
Yeah. Waller waiting on the snap, gets the snap, handoff right side, still running, and it's going to be 1st down for Raceland.
We've got Titus Holland there on the tackle.
Yep, Shannon, a nice run again by that young man. He really moves well.
Just a handoff, just off to the right side of the formation.
Yeah.
Of course, the line's blocking well for Raceland up front.
They are. They're strong line. We've got some good athletes on both sides. Both teams have some good athletes. Hazard in the defense. Navy uniforms, gold helmet, and Raceland all white with the orange helmet. Waller still looking. Backside to the right side. He's got a man, and it's incomplete.
Oh,
Shannon was there. He just could not bring it in, the young man.
The guy in coverage fell down.
Fell down.
Leaving
Gavin Johnson fell down and hit him right in the hands. He just couldn't haul it in, or that would have been 6.
Yeah, that's one of those things where sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
You need that. I was talking to the coaches there, and that was one of the things that they brought up. And, that's one of those moments right there for sure. Which, of course, it depends on which way you look at the luck on that.
Yeah, Walter will get him set as he's ready. The back beside him, and he goes upstairs, caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown as Ison just went up and grabbed the football, caught it, turned 4 yards, and went in and gets the 6.
And the coverage was there. Fletcher was there, but Ison is so much bigger. He just threw it up high where his guy could be the only one to jump up and catch it.
Yeah, and that's one of those teaching moments that you teach your receivers to go up and catch the ball at its highest points.
PAT, as the quarterback does the PAT also, Walter, he does many jobs for that team, and it looks good, and it is good. 28-7 their score. Hazard to have the football when we come back to Daniel Field. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell-Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets, Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell-Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you're the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
Welcome back to Daniel Field as Raceland will get ready to kick it off. That was Seth Morris doing the honors. Hazard picking it up. Still moving. That's number 6, Holbrook, and Holbrook will end up 35 as Connor danced and jiggled, and guys got another yard or two, and pretty good field position for Hazard start off. It should be around the 30 or maybe close to the
right
29.
On the 30, 29, 30.
Yeah.
Got some good sound football, both offensively and defensively, and special teams by both teams tonight.
Shoptaw, 2-back set as 2 wideouts to the right. We go in motion, hand off to Johnson, and he's going to run the football for about 2 yards on that. Be second down and 8 coming up for Hazard.
It's a good job on the defensive line staying at home that time for Raceland. Now, Raceland's wanting to get a quick 3 and out here and get the ball back.
Yes.
They're playing off the receivers.
Shoptaw to the right side. Here's the catch out in the flat. It is caught by the Bulldogs, and a nice gain there, and it should be a first down for Hazard. Holbrook with a catch.
Just gauging what I see on defensively by the Rams with their secondary playing so far off. I think now they're looking to let Hazard have some stuff underneath to keep the clock running.
Keep the clock running. They don't want to give up the big play. They're going to play them in front.
Come up and make the stops.
Bend but don't break.
You can see they're 10, 12 yards off the receiver.
Yeah. Johnson again, and he lost his footing there and gained maybe a half a yard.
See that catch with very minimal gain sets them up for the clock to keep rolling.
Yes. And the thing, Raceland, for them to win this ball game, they have to keep Hazard from scoring fast. And Shoptaw's got the arm that he can score in a heartbeat, but they're playing back off the receivers, like you say. and
Ball's
keeping them in front of them.
Handed off to Miller as he goes right side, and really no gain there as last two plays, Bulldogs have not come out with anything. And Goins.
Nice tackle
with
by
a block there as well.
Bloss there on defense for Raceland.
Shoptaw will get the play from Coach Chandler, and Johnson will be the wideout on our side here, far to the left. He could be a target with 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Here, fake handoff. He's got Johnson down there. He's the man. He can bring it in, and he makes the catch on the 29. Nice throw by Shoptaw to Johnson for the first down.
Max Burton on the coverage there again. Not bad coverage, just a better catch and throw.
Wideouts each way. Shoptaw. Here's the handoff. Right up tackle off number 2. That's Miller, and not much there, but a couple yards.
Hazard with a sense of urgency. Of course, they did have a little success with the no huddle in the first quarter.
Right, they did. So close to 3 there, a little more as he gets a little more mark there, and that's a good job by Miller running the football right off guard. Shoptaw, empty backfield. Have plenty of targets this time, and it's caught, and that's Holbrook down on the 24-23. And
got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yes, he did, and a big play there as 3rd down will be coming up for the Dogs. Hazard getting it set as makes some personnel changes here. The back coming in is Miller beside of Shoptaw. He'll be the blocker, and Miller's going to take it. And Shoptaw keeps it on the fake, and a nice run. He goes up to the 17. Good play.
That's a good play.
We don't see Coach Chandler.
Outside of rolling out left and right, we don't see Shoptaw run for yardage much.
Right. No. Nice handoff. He rode the football right in there, guys, right in the gut, and pulled it the last second.
Well, he's definitely athletic enough to do it.
Absolutely. Wideouts as we spread the field, empty backfield. In motion we go. It's number 17, Kilburn, and it is caught by Holbrook down on the 9-yard line, close to the 8.
This no huddle's getting to the defense.
It is. It's not giving. Raceland can't get any substitutions in.
Right.
And the tempo, I think, is favor of Hazard.
Yep. 12 seconds to go. They may get one more plays. It's down to 8-7. Shoptaw will try to get this one off. He does. And here's the throw, and it's incomplete.
Oh, it's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
It's going to be first down.
That's putting it mildly. He did get him. And, you know, it's probably not a bad play by the defense because he slipped and was coming back. And
that was just a short, quick pass, and that could have been trouble down here at the goal line.
Yes. So we'll have one play because the clock is out. And let's
see it.
Nope, I thought he was going to put point 1 or 2 back up there, guys, because the flag, but he did not. So that's going to do it. We played 3, fourth quarter coming up. Hazard driving with a football with an opportunity to get on the clock again. 28-7 their score. 30-second break, and we're coming back.
TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
This is News 12.
Since 1985, Hometown 24 has been serving this community with local programming produced by local people.
20th one hour out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught at the 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your Hometown News tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more. Welcome back to Daniel Field. Score in Corbin 34-29 over Johnson Central. That is a little bit surprising. So the Red Hounds leading the Golden Eagles. Direct snap back, and Hazard will go in with the touchdown as Holbrook gets the touchdown.
Nice power play to Holbrook.
Yes.
Hazard will have the opportunity.
That's what the Bulldogs needed, was a score early. Now they've got to play some defense and get the ball back to their offense.
Gilburn will come out for the PAT.
Speaking of PATs, might we see an onside?
Here's the kick, and
I did mean an onside
it is
on the
good.
kickoff.
28-14.
Onside kick.
Official late signal there and gets it in. So 28-14, and when we come back, Raceland will have the football. Stay with us here on Hometown 24.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Welcome back. The hands team is in for the Rams as Raceland is expecting the onside kick, and you can just about bet on that as Isom will be back, all the way back, but he may, nope, they're kicking off, guys.
Kicked it to him.
Isom will take it, 15, 20, 25, up to 30, still got some room, 35, 37-yard line, first and 10.
Yeah, that kind of surprises me there.
Yeah.
You would think that they would try to get the ball back being down 2 scores because Raceland is going to eat some clock now.
Yep. Johnson Central takes the lead 37-34 with 1:08 to go down at Corbin.
Well, I watched that game last year at Johnson Central. I watched that game down at Johnson Central last year, and it was a heck of a game.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Johnson Central back in front on Corbin. Probably 1:08 to go or less by now. Here's
there's that
the Rams.
Game. There we go.
There's the run. He's got space. That's
ball's out.
Stiltner, ball out. And Bulldogs say they got it.
Bulldogs got it.
Big turnover there after a nice run by Stiltner.
One of the things that Hazard needed to happen for him early in this fourth quarter.
You just got to hang on to the football. Nice run by the young man. Good effort and really did some good things there, Brian. He just could not hang on to the football.
Could not hold on to the ball. And then on top of that, we've got a personal foul.
And we got a personal foul on Raceland, and
I think the Raceland player was more upset with himself.
I think so too.
For the fumble.
He's played a great football.
Absolutely.
Well, that's one of those situations where I'm sure Coach Salmons will talk to that young man after this game about.
I would say he's already in his ear.
Yeah. Choctaw will come in for the Dogs and see if they can add some more points on the board. Fake, he puts the ball, and it's caught, and how, I do not know. And it will be about 2nd down and 1 left, and how that young man caught that football. In fact, I thought Raceland had the football in their hand.
I think Raceland had it, and he took it out of his hands.
It was a well-thrown ball in that area for sure.
We've got a flag, 2 of them down on the field, so we'll see. And
is that Fullwood with the reception?
Yeah. The flag was on the 39, we got face mask and 15 yards added on to that. So
it's a much needed momentum for Hazard right now, guys.
It is.
And Raceland needs to settle down.
Yeah.
Then get their heads back together here.
Yeah, they need to refocus.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Might not be a bad idea to have a timeout.
Yeah. Shoptaw takes the ball, comes to the right side. Rams with pressure. Shoptaw still has it, and it's incomplete this time. It was thrown probably down too low as Fullwood just could not bring that one in. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up for Hazard. Boy, nice evening for football throughout the Eastern Kentucky Mountains and some very good football going on. So we'll try before we get off the air tonight to give as many scores as we can get.
Yeah, we'll check in on those.
Yeah. Shoptaw. Wide outs each way. Here's fake handoff and throws over. Looks like Johnson's going to take it up to about the 21-yard line.
Pick up of about 5 yards.
Yep.
You got to love it.
Yep, 3rd down coming up for the Dogs. Brian using the old flat again.
Yeah, you know, like we've said all night, they've used that just like a run play for them.
It's been their run play, as you guys had
it
talked
has
about
been.
tonight. Yeah.
And it's not bad coverage on Raceland's part either.
Hazard overloading the right side with receivers, empty backfield, and try to go quick. He has to get rid of it. It's up in there and incomplete. He had to get rid of that.
Yeah.
He would have been sacked.
He was coming off the edge hard.
Yep, 35-yard line. He would have been sacked. And a nice play by Shoptaw to get rid of the football there. 28-14. Dogs trying to cut into the 14-point lead.
4th and 5. Raceland needs to stop, get the ball back, run some clock. Hazard needs the 1st down or the score.
Yeah, I think, guys.
Big play here for Hazard.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest play of the game so far, really. 3 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield. Shoptaw. He's got a man, and it's incomplete. And
Hazard got it was 4th down. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to him was dropping that pass.
Yeah.
Or because Raceland, the secondary guy came in and was right there for the pick 6.
Yeah. If he would have intercepted that, he would have been gone to the house.
Yeah. So Hazard got to go back on defense and try to get another turnover here, guys. You know Raceland's just going to run the football off guard tackle around the edge, possibly some. But
I would be thinking we're going to see a heavy dose of the running game.
Walter will be the quarterback as he gets ready. Wide outs each way. Here's the handoff to number 5. Stiltner again. He gets the football back after the fumble. Coach puts it right back in his hands. Build that confidence.
And you know
right
that's a good thing. You know, show your player you've got confidence in him, even though he had the fumble before. I'm going to give you the ball back. You show.
That was a big defensive stand by the Rams guys.
Yes.
Yeah. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Rams.
Especially after the 2 penalties, it looked like it was going to enable Hazard to go right down and put the ball in the end zone.
Clock at 9:40. 4th quarter from Daniel Field in Hazard.
And Raceland is in no hurry.
I think they'll use most of that play clock. And it's down to 5 right now. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Right side, Stiltner again. And Stiltner is just a runner as he
workhorse.
Yep, that should be enough for the 1st down if the mark is correct.
And you notice he didn't go out of bounds. He went ahead and cut back up the field and went down. And Stiltner's, you know, we talked earlier in the game, he's averaging well over 100 yards a game.
1st and 10 for Raceland.
Yeah, and they're taking a lot of time. They're not even breaking the huddle till 15 to go on the play clock.
Yeah, you don't need to be in no hurry when you're up 2 scores.
Yeah,
sure.
And really they'll snap the ball on 2. So Here's the handoff. Right up the middle, the OA gap, but not much there.
No,
And second down coming up. And that
Nice job by Hazard.
Yeah, it was a nice job. A little conservative there for Raceland. They're usually been wider running in this half.
Yeah, getting it out on the edge has been something they've worked to do. But their power play, to me, has been the one that's actually been the most impressive run that they've had all night.
31-yard line, 2nd and 10 for the Rams out of Raceland. Over in Ashland country, guys.
So
on the river.
A good little drive.
Yeah, it's a good drive. 80 down to 23 and all the way up to the river.
Nice little area.
Yep. Here's Walter the handoff. He comes left side. He gets the edge, but Hazard doing a nice job coming behind him there.
First down.
Stiltner with the run, and he gets the first down on the 38-yard line.
All right, guys.
The 42-yard line.
I know what I would do, but here I'm going to pitch this question to you guys. All right, so you're Coach Chandler, 7:45 to go. They've just picked up another first down. At what point do you feel like you use those 3 timeouts?
Well, I'm sure he would see – he wants to use them like maybe 2nd down and 8.
Yeah,
he's wanting to see what they pick up here.
We need to get a stop, something not positive yardage, maybe a no gain but you need to get a stop here. And
T, and it's right up, and not much there is. That's number 2. Marshy running the football, and Shannon didn't get much there, maybe a couple yards.
Right,
so
up,
it's going
right up to the defensive tackle.
Got to score Peaburg 45, not 7.
Game started off, I believe, not scored the first score, and after that it was all Prestonsburg. So 2nd down and 8 coming up.
And I think if Hazard gets a stop here, I'm like Tim. I think maybe I'm Coach Chandler. I'll take a timeout.
It may be time to do that. Let's see what happens on this play here as
get a stop here, and you're hoping for a negative stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that would be
there. It is,
and there
right
it
there.
Is. Now you can call your timeout. As Stiltner had nowhere to go that time.
Great job by Linden on the tackle.
Coach may save it.
Yeah.
One more time, you think?
Yeah. Clock's at entering the 6-minute mark, so he feels if he stops here, he may not need his timeout.
We've got a Bulldog injured on the play.
Well, that's a timeout.
That's a timeout that you get to save.
It is indeed. And,
I laugh in remembrance of some stuff that old ball coach used to have.
Mm-hmm. We'll remind everyone next week, Hometown 24 will be in Hyman, Kentucky, and Leslie County and Knott County Central will go at it over there.
I go next week.
And but looking forward to Hyden. Always a lot of fine people over there, and a real good place to see football, and nice football stadium also in Hyden.
Of course, the Eagles with a new coach this season.
Yes, they do, and he's got them playing hard right now. So
I think they picked up their first win last week, or their second win.
Second win, yeah. They're moving right along. The Eagles are.
Of course, they're in the district with Knott County this year.
Yeah,
so
that'll be a district game. Yeah. Here we go. 3rd and 9 for the Rams.
Hazard's playing in the box here to stop the run.
Walter. Good pitch out.
Double.
He's got room. No. He may go 30, and they're going to get him down on about the 16-yard line.
I'm going to say that he did.
Stiltner, he had space, and he was off.
He didn't step out of bounds.
I'm going to say he didn't step out of bounds because someone told him not to
step out of bounds.
Absolutely.
Let's stop the clock to reset the chains, and then the clock will start rolling.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a heady football player, as well as a coaching staff that has your players prepared for situations.
Double handoff, basically. You had the handoff and then the pitch on the edge. Nice play call.
Yeah, and Hazard had done everything they needed to do up until that point. We had them 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
You got to coach.
And kind of a trickier play than what they've seen all night.
You got to credit Coach Salmons and then with the play call.
Yeah, two good football teams here tonight, guys. Well coached, both of them are.
Absolutely.
Really are. Alder with a handoff, right side, tackle. Trying to get the edge. He's still on his feet, and he's in. Arnett goes in 16 yards out, and that will probably put the game out of any reach for the Dogs right there. And it goes to 34-14 on the board.
Yeah, we're talking about the amount of time that Raceland has had the ball and the running of the ball. We talked earlier how that would affect you later on in the game, and I think now we've been seeing it.
Yeah, and I think that right there was probably one of those punches that kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit here late in the game.
Yeah.
Extra points good, so we'll take a break. 35-14. Hazard will have the football when we come back.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Hazard will get the football back here as number 54, Seth Morris of Raceland will get ready to kick off on the 40, and here we go. And the ball's going in the end zone, so the Bulldogs will bring it out, and it'll be 1st and 10. And
look for the Bulldogs to push the ball down the field.
Oh, they got to. No, they just don't have time. They got 5 minutes. You want to try to get down here quickly and get one in, and then onside, and maybe try for something else. Who knows?
And they're fully capable. But Raceland is coaches over there saying, listen, guys, keep these guys in front of you. Keep them in bounds. Don't let them get to the sideline. Stop the clock. We want the clock running.
Of course, Raceland had the implosion a little earlier at Pikeville where they were up 14 and ended up losing that one.
Exactly.
Wideouts each way. Shoptaw coming out of the pocket, down the field. Picks up some positive yardage.
Great coverage downfield by Raceland, not giving him anywhere to throw the ball.
Yep. Pick up a 3. You'll be 2nd down and 7. And
of course, Raceland, as we discussed, they're playing 10, 12 yards off the receivers.
Yes, they are. Ball's on the 23, Brian, and right here as the Dogs run it right off of guard, and that's number 2 for Hazard. That's Miller.
Next 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Looking for a pass here.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say they'll probably pass
8,
it.
And,
or maybe a draw play.
Yeah. Clock at 4 minutes.
I would be surprised.
It's definitely 2-down territory.
2-down territory.
Absolutely. Here we go. Shoptaw. Wideouts each way. He's looking. Comes out of the pocket. He's got a man. It's caught down on the 35 and up to the 40. It's number 15. Fletcher with a big catch for the Dogs.
That's what they need. Now Hazard's got to do their no huddle, get up to the line, and run their next play.
And that gave Raceland issues
earlier. Yes.
And Raceland back in the kind of the prevent, try to keep everything in front of them, everything inside.
Shoptaw looking downfield. He goes to Johnson. It's caught, and he drops it. 49-yard line. He had the ball, and it just come back out.
It may have been to Hazard's benefit to stop the clock on that.
Yeah.
Because he was going to get tackled immediately.
And
the clock's going to run.
And not pick up the first down.
Yeah.
Or depending on the spot, it was close.
Yeah, he'd probably maybe yards short, but it was a good play call. Here we go, right side, trying to get the edge, and out of bounds he goes. And that's they're going to keep it going. That's Miller on the run. And the contact was on the field a couple yards back, so the official.
I was shocked to see the running back pull up, like almost staying in bounds.
Yeah. 3rd and 11, guys, and you probably got to put it in there this time. Trips to the left, one to the right, and Shoptall. He's got his man, and it was almost picked off. And that number 7,
Landon
Goodall.
There was nothing prevent about that defensive play call there. Coach dialed it back and sent some linebackers blitzing.
And Raceland now, they've got their eye. They know Hazard
has to throw.
All the defensive backs are reading Shoptall's eyes, and they're just trying to tee off to get it.
Shoptall come out, so Fullwood's in. Evidently they're going to punt, or who knows? It could be a fake.
Could be a fake punt.
We've seen one earlier.
Yeah, and here we go. Punt is down, and pretty good punt it is, as it lies dead right there at the 38.
I'm going to say run.
I would. I think that
it's the dead punt, man.
Coach Salmons is probably going to have Mr. Waller hand the ball off to
straight up the middle 3 times.
Yes.
Mr. Stiltner, and
3 times straight up the middle.
Yeah,
the A gap will be used.
Guys, one thing about it I would like to say real quick is Hazard's hospitality has been
it's been great. Always is when you come down here. Coach Chandler and them run out.
Staff, the administration,
very
and
good.
everything.
Yeah, very good. They do a great job. And this Hazard team, a good football team, and Coach Chandler is working hard with these kids. He's still on his feet, 30, and the Bulldogs pull him down about the 18.
And we've got a flag.
Probably
horse collar, probably.
Yep. And Stiltner will.
And I don't think we had called that play there. Waller to Stiltner was going to run it.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised he did run it. That way. I thought he'd bring in maybe a back, second back maybe, Brian, that needs some work. And,
Now, this is one of those points where, does Coach Salmons put another one on the board? Just to send a message statement out there.
That's tough to say right now. Those two guys are very close friends.
They are
very respectful of each other.
It's 21 points. You're up 3. You're playing well both offensively and defensively. I would venture to guess that they're going to just run it.
I would think so, and in my mind too, where Coach Chandler there, he didn't go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
And he just punted the ball back to him and says,
right.
okay, it's kind of like I'm going to do this. We're going to play this the right way. So I wouldn't be surprised at all that if Coach Salmons just runs the ball and maybe tells his guys when you get up there, hey, just take a knee. Don't go in.
A lot of sportsmanship.
A lot of sportsmanship and just run the clock out.
Yeah, they may just do three handoffs here and go down on the knee.
The ball's inside the 10.
Yeah,
So they can't get a first down without getting the touchdown.
Right. And they can't run the clock out with 2:55.
Can Hazard stop the run game?
Yep. Walner, he goes back, pass in the end zone.
Or we'll just throw it in the end zone.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes this stuff nowadays, guys, I hate saying it, but RPI, these points matter.
Yeah,
when it comes to regional seeding.
And I think Raceland's like 3rd in the RPI.
See if the Dogs can reach down, guys, and do what they need to do here to stop this extra points going on the board. Here's the handoff, left side. And
nice job defensively by Hazard.
Very good tackle out there, and nice job
nice
coming up.
Nice job by number 3, Jackson Deaton, on the initial hit.
Jackson's played really well. One of those kids I actually coached in grade school some time ago.
Yeah. Third down. Boy, had a great crowd. Now it's starting to dwindle out some, and people making their way out. But they had a great crowd tonight at Daniel Field.
And a great ball game to watch.
Great ball game and two good football teams.
My first time over here with the new bleachers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
ours too.
Yeah.
Facilities, nice.
Absolutely.
New field, new bleachers.
Here's a handoff going to the edge. He goes, and he's not going to get in. It's going to be 4th and go as he's out.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out.
Yep.
But I think he actually stepped out to keep from taking that hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
under 2 minutes on the clock. And
I mean, they'll probably go for it, and if they don't get it, then just leave Hazard with the ball down here.
Yeah.
Backed up at their goal line.
Yeah, ball's going to be put at the 8 guys as he stepped out.
Right
they
bring in the kicker.
Almost.
They brought in the kicker.
They have. Going to try to add 3 more to the score here.
Maybe. And that's Waller.
Yep, he's been perfect on the PAT tonight. And here's a fake. And here's the throw, and it's incomplete, and the Dogs will take over.
Well, that
good defensive stance there by Hazard.
That was one of those moments where you know, if you're Hazard, that's one of the things you like to see with your defense stepping up there.
They did a great job there. Had him covered in the end zone well. Two Bulldogs waiting on him back there. So nice job.
Nice job. Didn't get pulled in by the fake attempt.
So Bulldogs will take over on the 8. And guys, there's a minute 50 to go. And if you're a Hazard, it's quick as you can. Just make the throw, get what you can, and keep chains moving.
For Hazard, this makes a tough 3 loss in a row.
Yeah.
You know, they lost to Campbellsville by 3. They lost to Knox Central by 3.
I know they've been right there, and they in the Prestonsburg game we had earlier. I mean, they played that game was right there, and just a play or two decided that game. So this team is coming. They're young and they're coming.
They're right on the cusp of something special.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and Raceland is Raceland. They're doing what Raceland does.
Yeah.
That's why they're ranked number 1 in 1A.
Yeah, absolutely. 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. Shoptaw. He will hand off this time, and the Dogs, not much there, as number 2, Miller, will run the ball right off the right guard and pick up a couple.
That's one of the great things about this is we get to see some great teams, and I get to spend some time with some great companies.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. It's been a great night. I appreciate you all. I've had fun.
Marked the knee down before he reached, and they're going to put him right back on the line of scrimmage, guys. So I thought he with the reach, but evidently the knee went down before the reach. Shoptaw. He's got a guy. He puts it in there, and incomplete as Johnson
and Burton, they have been together all night long.
They have. Right there has been a good matchup, and they've played hard. 4th down coming up for the Dogs, and a minute 5 to go. And I would think after the punt and Raceland gets the football, I would think you see a couple knees, and this game will be in the books.
Yeah, I would think so, Dave. And I think we've got a late score, the last score here for Letcher Central and Estill, 48-24. Letcher Central was the last score that I heard there.
And I had 45-7 out of Knott County.
Johnson Central over Corbin, 37-34 tonight.
Wow, that was a great game.
Man, that was a big-time game. That was big-time game. So Johnson Central still marching on.
Of course, it got some big scores from downstate. One of them I would mention is Trinity losing at St. Xavier in Cincinnati. Of course, Trinity, number 1 ranked team in the state, coached by Jay Cobb.
Yeah.
Former Knott County coach.
Yeah, Jake did a great job wherever he's been. Somerset, he's got it done.
Campbellsville.
He gets it done. And Raceland will have the football around the 36, and they take a knee, and the clock will continue to run. They'll snap it one more time, and that will be the football game. And everybody starts to make their way out of the stadium, and what a game they saw tonight, guys. The score, I know the score is 35-14, but this felt like a score most of the night of a touchdown.
Touchdown. It's a touchdown ball game.
Yeah.
And,
so Coach Chandler had his team ready to play.
Great battle between two great teams.
Yeah, Raceland's a good football team, no question about it.
They're very good.
Yeah.
And Hazard really, you don't have anything to hang your head about, really.
No, not at all.
They played well. They played well defensively, and it's like you say, it's 35-14, but that's not indicative of what this game really was.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll close it out at Daniel Field. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to Daniel Field. We've just completed their Bank of Hyman game of the week, 35-14 Raceland over Hazard, and it was a much closer game than that. It felt like that, and I want to congratulate both teams on playing a very good football team, and it will only get better for the Dogs as they go also. Brian, your final thoughts tonight?
I thought we had a very good ball game, David and Tim. Both teams played hard. Both teams done what we thought they would do. Raceland run the ball. Hazard throws the ball very well. And like you say, the score really isn't indicative of how good this ball game really was. So you saw two great 1A ball teams right here tonight, and I'm sure we'll see them make a deep run in the state tournament.
Tim?
14-7 at halftime. The Rams come out and they do what they need to do to secure the win. Of course, much to the chagrin of the Hazard Bulldogs, which they have nothing to be ashamed of. They played really well, and they have a lot of bright spots to look forward to down the road.
Want to remind everyone, next week we'll be in Hyden for Leslie County and Knott County Central. That kickoff will be at 7:30 right here on Hometown 24. We'd like to thank the administration at Hazard High School and the athletic department for all their help on Hometown 24 and all the greatness you have showed us while we have been here, and we appreciate that. And Tim, and it's been great to work with you tonight.
Awesome working with you guys.
Brian, it has been great to work with you and all the hometown staff. It has been a fun night of football. We'd like to bid you good night from Hazard High School, Daniel Field, and stay safe out there and have a great weekend, everyone.